All right, what's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. And am I hearing this correctly? Am I hearing this correctly? Are you guys hating on Street Fighter music? Are you guys really hating on? Okay, hold up. My mic is weird. Okay, hold up. My mic sounds weird. Okay. You know why my mic sounds weird? Because I've been having issues with my PC all day. So if my mic sounds weird, give me just 1 second. Okay. Sounds weird. Let's see if we can fix it. All right. Okay. Mic still sound weird? Or are we okay on the mic now? Before we start talking about this, you guys hating on music. Mic still sound weird, or how we doing on the mic? I need you guys to tell me how the mic sounds. Still sounds weird? Still weird? Okay. Same as before? Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Oddly compressed. Yeah. See if we can fix it, boys. See if we can fix it. See if we can fix it. It's all right, bro. I'm sorry if the mic sounds weird, guys. If it sounds like muffled. I don't know why. Ever since they did like a update, it jacked the audio up. Hold up. Boom. Okay. Audio none at this point. How does it sound now? Not at this point. Still sounding kind of muffled. All good now? Yeah, okay. I knew what the issue is. There was a new Windows update and it jacks up everything. Jacks up absolutely everything. So what it did is that it basically took my webcam mic and made that the actual mic, and then my normal mic, that mic is no longer my normal mic. So yeah, Windows, whenever there's updates, sometimes it just jacks up all your audio process. But let me ask you guys a question. Who in the world is actually gonna sit here and hate on Street Fighter Alpha 3 music? You're gonna hate on Precious Heart? Sakura's theme? You're gonna hate on this song? Are you nuts? Are you nuts to hate on Street Fighter 3 or Street Fighter EX3? Sakura's theme? You crazy if you think this theme is trash. So usually OJ has better music. Excuse me? This music's lit. Are you seriously? Are you serious? You're gonna hate on Street Fighter EX3? Do you have no soul? Do you have no flavor? No vibe? No essence? You're really gonna hate on Street Fighter EX3? Go get your ears checked, son. Go get your ears checked. This music's straight fire. You're really gonna hate on Street Fighter music? What? What? You already know what you're listening to. You probably, whoever's hating on that's probably listening to like Halo. Probably listen to Halo soundtrack. Get out of here. You're gonna hate on Street Fighter EX3? Crazy, son. I'm gonna play it again. Play it again. Play it loud and proud. Get the hell off my stream if you think that this music's trash. You're crazy. Nuts. Music's lit. Crazy as hell. Get your ears checked. Anyway, what's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Seriously, I appreciate you guys being here. Except for the people who said this music wasn't good. I don't appreciate y'all coming in here disrespecting the disrespect on Sakura's name like that. Alright? But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of different stuff. Guys, we got some ninja news to go over. Ninja news. Multiple videos. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm not sure if you guys are getting notifications for my videos at all. To be honest, I don't think you guys are, because the views are freaking crazy low. It's like I don't know what's going on. Like for live streams, everything's good. Like we get hundreds of people in here. It's great. We always, get to a certain amount. But it seems like regular videos, you guys aren't getting them, and people are telling me, like, people keep on asking me the same questions that I already put in my regular videos, and I know that they're regular users. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but check out the videos. We had a top 5 upcoming Nintendo Switch RPG video, which definitely should have been like at 4 or 5K, like by this time. I don't know what's going on there. And then we had another Animal Crossing Horizons Switch news video. So check out the videos. Make sure that you're notified and subscribed and all that stuff like that. I know some of you guys are getting them, but some of you guys aren't. So I don't know who is and who isn't. I've had people come to my streams and ask me questions, and I'm like, yo, like, this is what I like. Oh, I am notified. I do have notifications, but I don't know what's going on. So anyway, watch the videos. They're all there. Good stuff. I had 2 videos for today. Make sure you check them out. So yeah, next up, we're going to be discussing Elite Ninja stuff. So I want to give, first of all, shout outs to Christian with the JoJo Boys. He says, this is it. So we're going to be doing something that's going to be pretty cool. Thank you, Christian, for the $10 donation. I appreciate the JoJo Boys. We'll put you up as a top stream ninja. That's going to tie into a giveaway that we're doing. And then also Katana Riku donated $1 and says, can you play the Halo theme? April Fools, can you play a Windmill? I think you meant hit from Cadence of Hyrule. Yes, I can do that. Thank you guys so much for the support. Appreciate the $1. Appreciate the $10 from Christian. And we'll get that giveaway going. We have a Final Fantasy VII giveaway that's going to be going on pretty soon here. So we're going to tack Christian onto that as well. All right, so Katana. Oh, no, not Katana. Christian. Okay, with the 10. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and Christian. All right. Views are down because people aren't driving the car to work. I know, but they shouldn't be as. Maybe you're right, but they shouldn't be as down as they are, though. They shouldn't be as down as they are. They should definitely be higher. Like, they should definitely be higher. And people are telling me that they're missing notifications and stuff like that. So I think it's a combination of what you're saying, Pain Fat, and also just like people just missing it, or YouTube just being like whatever. All right, so let's go and get some windmill hit Cadence Hyrule. All right, I'm getting your thank you, Otaki. I appreciate that. Windmill hut, not hit, hut. You spelled hit, Katana, but it's all good. Easy typo or basic typo. All right, so Elite Ninja stuff, guys. We're at 220. What? We're not at 22. What happened there? We're at 200. We're at 200 and 227. 227 Elite Ninja. Let's see if we can get to 250. I announced this yesterday, but if you weren't here on my stream yesterday, we will have a 12-hour stream of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on launch day if we hit what's it called? If we hit 250 Elite Ninja. So we're at 227, less than 25 to go. I know we can do it. So you guys, Elite Ninja up, hit that link. You can type in exclamation mark Elite. That'll get you the link. Anybody can type that in. I'll get you the link to Elite Ninja up. We have a basic tier for you guys. Get you guys all sorts of cool stuff like emotes, which we are going to be having a whole revamp of our emotes. Don't worry, guys, that's being revamped. We're also going to be having game nights. Like I said, we have game nights. We had Mario Kart last night. We're going to be working in ARMS this week. We're also going to have Super Smash Brothers as well. And we're also going to have Animal Crossing. So we're going to have plenty of game nights that gets you into all of those too, except for ARMS. That's friends only. So Jonin tier or higher. So it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure you guys Elite Ninja up, get into our exclusive Discord that we have here, and take advantage of all the perks and benefits and all that good stuff. So that's that. The winners for the Animal Crossing giveaway, you guys, codes are still being distributed. I think I've purchased 6 different codes now. We got to take it 2 at a time, 2 each day, because Amazon's overloaded right now. So 2 at a time. I got 2 more codes to people today. We're gonna get more codes for the rest of the winners throughout the week. So those have been notified, and you guys will. We still have a few more people to get their codes too, so we're gonna get that. We got more giveaways coming up, like I said, and we got, of course, more gameplay nights. So you guys, Elite Ninja up, support the Elite Ninja stream if you can. And let's get this thing popping when it comes to 250 Elite Ninja, so we can get that 12-hour Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition stream. All right, so let's see here. I do the Zornitsa. I already told you how to do that. You've been asking since the beginning of the stream, and I showed you the link. Even like I said, about 20 minutes ago, I showed you the link. So all right. So let's say, or maybe mods. Maybe mods can do it. I can't. I got to give it to the winners. Let's see here. All right. So let's go and let's get into the shout outs. If you're here in the chat and you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back. Hi back. Let's see here. So who is here? Neo Valley says, I've said this before, but I always get notifications for live streams, but never for videos. Yeah, exactly. Neo Valley, who's a Renangon Ninja over on Twitch, the Fire Nation, says that he never gets notifications for videos. So try to check every single day, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can link up with somebody who can redo my banner art, but like Nobu's taking quite some time with the channel art, you know. So I want to have the new channel art and have new banner art where it tells you guys times of when things go available, you know. But I mean, like Nobu's taking a while, so I got to reach out to him again, or I got to find a different artist just so we can kind of get things going on that new art, man, because it's taking quite some time. Borrow, thank you so much for the subscription, appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. All right, so let's keep it going here. Bryson Warden, what's good? Blanket 6 is here. El Chupacabra is here. What's good, Chuba? Johnny Unami, what's good? Welcome. Ataki, shout out to the PRI Ataki. Good to see you here. Percy Jackson, what's good, man? Good to see your profile picture. I see it with that Legend of Zelda link. Let's see here. Wave Symphony is here. Daniel P is here. Dank Meme Center is here. The homie Grease is here. What's up, homie Grease? Grubby K9, what's up, Grubby? Welcome to the stream. Katana Riku, what's good? Paid Enthusiast, what's good, man? I've been good. Diamond, what's good, man? Welcome. Tyler Hoos is here. Warborn. Jeffrey McDavis, what's up, man? My day's been going good. Can't complain. Deadlock 7 is here. Zornitsa, I think I said that right, is here. Partyman, what's up, man? Thank you for, yes, do what Partyman says. He's one of the PRIs here in the chat. Been here one of the longest. That is why I check regardless, even though I normally get notifications. Exactly. Just check, just check each day, at least twice. Check one time in the morning when, and then check another time, like afternoon-ish, if you're not getting notifications, because I don't know what's going on with the views. And we need the views to be better, definitely, for sure. Like, I think I put out good enough content to where our views should definitely be higher, considering what else is on YouTube. Let's see here. J Biggs, what's good? Antics is what's good, man. Hunter N64, what's good? Dawson 31, what is up? Raymond Stewart, what's up? I'm doing good. Proxy, what's good, Proxy? Gunmetal Otaku, what's up, man? Welcome. Jory, what's good? Muhammad, what's up, man? Welcome. D-Money, what's good? Dior Wilson, how you doing? Mark M, what's good? 10th Gen, the big man, what's good, man? Manny M, Zornitsa, if you actually Elite Ninja up and stop playing, and stop crying wolf on it, then you could definitely be the homie. Marcus Silva, what's good? Artel Sorto, what's good? Let's see, Cinnamon the Hacker. Hey, what's up, Cinnamon? Welcome. Braxton, what's good? Asphalt King, how's it going? Good to see you here. Monado Mario, what's good, man? Welcome. Old Manendorf, what's good? Bahamut. Nintendo Power. Fire Blast, what's up, man? I don't celebrate April Fool's Day. Xenoheart, the April Fool's Day is the biggest trash I've ever seen. I've never liked April Fool's Day. Ever since I was a little boy, I've never liked April Fool's Day. Never. It's stupid. I hate it. I don't celebrate that crap. That's why we got nothing when it comes to April Fools. Screw April Fools. Sorry sorry for me saying it that way. Sorry. I do not like April Fools because I think it is it's not even a holiday. It's just a stupid thing that stupid people made up. That wasn't much better. Okay. I do not like April Fools at all. It is not something to be joking around with this year. All right, there you go. Sorry, scratch the other two things that I said. Xenoheart, what's good? Hunter N64, what's good? Scott, 0003. What's up? J-Dog. Good to see you guys here. I'm a kid, so I can't. So then why are you sitting there and saying, what's the link? I want to become elite. I want to become elite. If you're a kid, just chill, relax, and enjoy the show, my boy. Let's see here. Enjoy the show. We cater to the kids here. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy the show. Justin. What's good, Justin? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. TH3. Exactly. It's for the clowns who acknowledge. I don't acknowledge April Fools really at all. I don't link a lot of. The only thing that I linked was the Platinum Games thing, because I think that they actually have something to announce, but they're just being silly at first. So I'm not a big on April Fools. I think it's stupid. Let's see here. Gucci Dolphin, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Auron, what's good? He says you'll have no sense of humor. I'm out, bro. I have a sense of humor, but not on April Fools. Let's see here. The Argonaut, what's good? Oh, you didn't know it takes parent stuff? All right, so it's all good, man. You know what you know what doesn't take parent stuff at all, Zornitsa? Getting a profile picture. So just go change your profile picture. That doesn't take your mom or dad either. Boomer Essence, heck yeah, Boomer Essence. Let's see here. Dank Meme is here as well. Proxy. All right, so I think that was it in terms of Elite Ninja here, or sorry, not Elite Ninja, but in terms of people here. Brandon is here as well. What's up, Brandon? Blaze Bradley, Deadlock 7, Birdman, Paint Fat Purple, Elite Ninja Paint Fat Purple. Move to a new account is here. Light Blue as well. Gavin is here. What's good, guys? Sorry for all the people that were above. Doc Forever, Blanket 6 once again. Welcome. And yeah, it was you, Justin. You were one of the people complaining about the music. I can't believe you would complain about the music. I can't believe that. I can't believe you would complain about the music. I can't believe that, Justin. As an Elite Ninja, we had Elite Ninja complaining about Sakura's theme. What is this? Markel Hawthorne, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. All right. I think let's see here. No hating on my FJ and me today. Yeah. I was hating on you and Gunslinger. You and Gunslinger, both of y'all had funny memes. You know what I'm saying? You had like your me kind of looked like Michael Jackson. It was like the bad Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And that remember Bad? You know I'm bad. You know I'm really bad. It was like that Michael Jackson. By the way, I love Michael Jackson, by the way. I'm a huge fan of his music. So yeah. But anyway. Yo, Bahamut with the big $20 super chat donation. Bahamut with the 20. And he says, can you play some Colors Flying High from Persona 5R? Bahamut, for you, I can definitely play that, Bahamut. But you're an Elite Ninja, so I'm going to tell you this because you're an Elite, so I can talk to you like this. Make sure you use Streamlabs if you're going to donate, so we don't give the evil corporation Google too much on that. Streamlabs is better. But thank you for the $20 donation. I do appreciate that. Just because YouTube yeets about 30% of that 20 that you gave. So I do appreciate your support. But since you're an Elite, I'll tell you the rest. I'll tell you that the YouTube thing that they don't tell you with that. All right, so let's get that music going for you, my boy. Let's get that music going for you. Persona 5R, and that is Colors Flying High. That's a great track. I actually really like that track myself. Sounds great. All right, so let's keep it going. Beverly Carter DX, what's good? Let's see here. Jonathan Reed, what's good? Jonathan Reed, welcome. All right, so let's see here. Let's go and let's get into the topic, shall we, boys and girls? Yo, Mensa, what's up, man? Great tech. Yep, still doing my thing. All right, so we're gonna talk about Randy Pitchford. We're gonna talk about Randy. This guy is this guy's slimier than the slimiest slime ball that slimes their way out of Slimyville. So according to Jason Schreier, esteemed Kotaku analyst, or not analyst, journalist. He wrote a big topic on Gearbox today, a big article, and it doesn't sound very good. Borderlands 3 developers are getting stiffed on bonuses. The video game Borderlands 3 was a big sales success when it launched last fall, according to its publisher 2K, which described it as a billion-dollar global brand. That's why it was shocking to employees at Gearbox, the developer of the game, when the studio's CEO, Randy Pitchford, told them yesterday that they would not receive the significant royalty bonuses they expected. Gearbox, based in Frisco, Texas, offers employees below average salaries for the video game industry, according to more than a dozen current and former Gearbox staff who have spoken to Kotaku over the years. To make up for that, the studio offers unique profit sharing. Royalties from all the developers' games are split 60-40, with 60% going back into the company and its owners, while 40% is distributed to employees in the form of quarterly bonuses. This system has been in place since Gearbox's inception, and when the company has big hits, it can be lucrative. When 2012's massive Borderlands 2 came out, many Gearbox workers made enough money to buy houses, a fact that the studio often touted while recruiting new employees. Since then, however, Gearbox has been struggling, failing to find much financial success with flops like Aliens Colonial Marines 2013 and Battleborn 2016. As a result, quarterly bonuses have been smaller in recent years. In 2020, that was supposed to change. Several Gearbox employees told Kotaku that the company management promised them six-figure bonuses following the launch of Borderlands 3. The more years they'd been with the company, the larger the check. The vision of financial success helped Gearbox's developers get through many long nights and weekends working on the game. However, in a meeting yesterday, Gearbox boss Randy Pitchford told the employees that Borderlands 3 bonus checks would be significantly lower than they hoped, according to 3 people who were present. He said the game has been more expensive than expected, the company had grown significantly larger than it had been in the past, and it now operates a second studio in Quebec, Canada, and that their sales projections have been off base. The game has sold very well. We expect lifetime unit sales to be a record for the series, says Strauss Zelnick, CEO at parent company 2K. Take-Two on the earnings call in February, but it costs way too much to make. One large factor was the technology swap midway through development from the Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4, which added a great deal of time to the project. In addition, Gearbox could receive any royalties from publisher 2K. Before Gearbox could receive any royalties from publisher 2K, Borderlands 3 would have to recoup not just the game's entire budget, around $95 million, to produce Borderlands 3. $95 million! But the budget for all the downloadable content for a sum closer to $140 million. Wow. And that was they got the Epic Game Store deal too. So something slimy is going on here. Now, back in 2016, something very slimy is going on here. Okay, this Zonitska guy's acting crazy. Something very slimy is going on here. Randy Pitchford took out a bonus of $12 million back in 2016, even during the flops. And if he took a bonus out of back in 2016, if he took a bonus out for 12 million, he should have returned some of that money when the flops like Battleborn and their other crappy game what was the other crap that they made too? You know? He definitely should have done something there. Because I don't see why, Battleborn and Aliens Colonial Marines. So after 2013, why are you taking out a 12 million bonus when you flopped with Alien Colonial Marines? Borderlands 2, that was what, 2012 for Borderlands 2? So you had a flop with Alien Colonial Marines and you had another flop with Battleborn. Why are you taking out a 12 million bonus? For what? What are you taking out a 12 million bonus for? There's no need to take out a 12 million bonus. That doesn't make sense to me. This is slimy. This is super, super slimy. Super slimy. So, this always happens. I mean, this happened. We talked about this on the charity stream for John with Spawnwave today, where I think it was Nate was like, man, every single time that a game is coming to Switch, something slimy happens with the company, its parent company, right? With Overwatch, you have that whole thing with Overwatch, and now with Borderlands coming out, you have this whole thing with Gearbox. Like it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the chat. You can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions on this, guys. This seems very, very slimy. I think I'm going to talk about it in a PE news video tomorrow as well. I think I'm definitely going to talk about it in a news video. So we'll see. All right. $95 million to develop a game. Game development is expensive. It is. It's extremely expensive. You know, I think that, and with next gen coming up, you know, how much more expensive is this going to get? I don't know if this is sustainable. I don't think you can say here Borderlands 3 isn't a top tier. I mean, it might sell really well, Borderlands, but it's not like the top of the tier AAA type of game, right? Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, Borderlands. It's like, you know, like, what's it called? Like it doesn't get the ratings and the reviews like other big games do. Patrick Courtney with the big $21 donation, and he, through Super Chat, he says, what kind of stages would be good in Mario Odyssey 2? I'd like to see a Las Vegas-based stage. Can you play Hydro City Act 1 from Sonic Mania? Absolutely. I can definitely get that going for you right after we play Ancient Vessel here. In terms of stages that would be good for Mario Odyssey 2, yeah, I think a Vegas themed stage would be awesome. I think like a stage that would be like, I would love to see a stage that was like, you guys remember the stage that was in Super Mario 3D World, like the Mario Kart stage? I'd love to see like an action, like boosting stage too, like in Mario Odyssey 2. So something like that would be dope. Also like a big world stage too, like in Mario Bros 3. Take something like the big, like the giant world, you know, which they kind of had in Super Mario 3D World, a little bit of like the giant Goombas and stuff like that, and you can turn really big. I'd like to see like a giant world as well. I think that'd be kind of cool. So yeah. But thank you, Patrick Courtney. Thank you for the $21. I do appreciate that. And you are the new top stream ninja as well. So thank you for that, for the 21. Let's go ahead and get your name up here on the board. And I appreciate your support on the channel, Patrick Courtney. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Patrick Courtney with the 21. Hopefully I answered your question well, and we'll get your music going right after this one's done. All right. I know it's only gonna get more expensive, but wonder what the industry is gonna do about it. I don't know. We'll see. I hate Randy, but guys, don't boycott Borderlands on the Switch as a result. Don't let Randy hurt the employees more with poor sales. Yeah, you know what? I kind of wanted to talk about that in a video tomorrow, so I'll elaborate on that. But I agree with what Starwolf is saying. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if it's Borderlands or if it's like, you know, Gearbox that gets those bonuses from the Borderlands on the Switch. I think it might be the people Turn Me Up. They're the ones who made that. So I think they're the ones who are entitled maybe to that, or maybe it just goes straight to Take-Two. I'm not really sure, but Gearbox didn't work on the Borderlands on the Switch. So I don't think they get anything from that. I think that's 2K and Turn Me Up. Maybe they get bonuses from that version. So yeah, to be honest, they don't really have anything to do with it too much. But Take-Two is also being slimy and making sure that these people aren't getting their bonuses though. So it's Randy being slimy, and it's also Take-Two a little bit being slimy too. But then again, we haven't heard Take-Two come out and say, well, wait a minute, hold up, we paid you guys all your royalty money. It's Gearbox is the one that's holding it back. So it seems to me like maybe it's Gearbox and Take-Two's done nothing wrong. So we'll have to wait and see. Our game sold very well, but we ain't paying our employees. Yeah, I know. Doubt, dude. Bro, did you ever get your finger stuck in the weed? What? No. Fire Blast. What? What? Fire Blast says Randy Pitchford needs to pay his employees and then get his bleep handed to him for the bleep, and is thrown out. The Gearbox games need to be budget modestly in the future. Yeah, I hope so. Is Borderlands 3 coming to Switch? No, Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel are coming to Switch. Uzette says, I wonder if graphics really need to keep improving. It's part of the game development that has become so expensive. Yeah, that's part of it. Absolutely, using new technologies. Like when you use like ray tracing and you use new tech and you do all this different stuff and you make games bigger and badder, that obviously adds to the development cost. Borderlands 3 is massive, you know, and therefore it has a massive development budget. And like I said, it's not even like a super top tier, you know, AAA that's gonna sell like 10 million plus. That's gonna be more like 8 million or so, or maybe they'll get to 10 million eventually, but that's gonna be well after the game is bargain bin, because the game is already bargain bin, you know. It's not gonna be like a GTA or like a, you know, or like a Final Fantasy that can cross, or like Nintendo's franchises like Splatoon or something that can cross 10 million and keep its value longer, you know. Let's see here. Brandon, I already did a video on that. Please check out my video that I did on the channel, my boy, in terms of if you want clarifications on Mario games in terms of the releases and all that. There's no actual, you know, like set, but it seems like it's going to be like one collection then separate releases. But I talked about it in a video, so if you want to hear more about that, check out the videos on the channel, and I explained that. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get this next track, and that would be Hydro City Act 1 from Sonic Mania. All right. That would be dope. King Kong Godzilla style. I'm with it. Exactly. Let's see here. Jaden says, and people ask me why don't I buy Western AAA games anymore. I don't think you should never buy them because of this, though. I smell Jim's throwing video next Monday. Probably, but I don't watch them anymore. Cosmo James says, Borderlands is just a Warriors game, but with guns, it's mindless fun. It shouldn't cost that much to make, and then there's a paid DLC. Get out of here. No, it definitely, it's more than that, because you have to think about it like this. Like, you got to think about, first of all, one, the game design when it comes to the Warriors games compared to like a Borderlands. Borderlands obviously uses, you know, bigger and better tech. I mean, it's on Unreal Engine 4, the graphics and stuff like that, but also you got to think about like the different types of the random generating of that, and you have to think about like the voice acting and all the different scenarios and everything they put into Borderlands games. It's definitely not just like this game should cost nothing. That's not true. That's not true with Borderlands. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into making the guns and making everything randomized and making all the different attachments and making all the different properties and balancing all those, and then making the multiplayer work, which Warriors games usually don't have multiplayer, you know. Some Warriors games do, but a lot of them don't. But making multiplayer work and getting all of that to happen, everything that definitely takes a lot of money. I can guarantee you that. Let's see here. Heads that a company should only get a bonus when they deserve the reward, not at the cost of workers. Man, these big companies. Exactly. He didn't deserve a bonus back in 2016. None of the bigger studios sound like a good place to work. No, there's definitely big studios that are a good place to work. There's but Borderlands definitely isn't a Warrior. It's definitely not a Warrior style game. I think a lot of Western companies put too many eggs in the certain games these days. Too many eggs in certain games these days. I'm catching a lot of eggs in Animal Crossing today. I wish these studios would produce more games, even if it was smaller. I think the best way to fix it, in terms of the problem, is to stop leveraging graphics. Stop leveraging being the biggest and baddest, and start leveraging more about the gameplay. A lot of developers, they spend a lot of time on tech and doing all that stuff, which is fine. But I mean, like at the end of the day, like you're gonna have to figure out a way to make sure that this stuff isn't so crazy when it comes to when it comes to development costs. So, and I'd also say you need to leverage. I mean, I think a lot of them, you know, they're waiting all the way till now for Borderlands. I mean, I think Borderlands should have been leveraged a while ago. You know, when it comes to like the Switch. So like leverage what systems that you can use. You have a system. A lot of these big development companies, you have a system that sells. Like, that's what, 50-something million, you know, going on 60 million, and they're not leveraging it enough when it comes down to it. They're not invested in making sure that those games come day one and you can adapt the tech. So I definitely think that needs to be something that they need to do, especially heading into next gen. You know what I'm saying? That should be leveraged a little bit better as well. I mean, we're seeing companies in Japan make bank off of Switch by doing a better job of leveraging it. I think that Western companies should also follow. I don't know if they're going to, but I think they should definitely, you know, see what they can do. I would pick up Borderlands on the Switch, but it comes out the same day as Xenoblade. I gotta wait. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna have to wait. But if you don't like Xenoblade, then obviously Borderlands and XCOM and BioShock and a million other games are there for you to play. Silver says we need a bit more transparency in the industry. Wow. Okay. Okay. I love. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I loved it when Cory Barlog expressed emotion over God of War in 2018. Made a Tyrell studio seem relatable. Okay. Make a title of a studio seem relatable. I mean, we've seen more people do that, but I mean that doesn't mean we got like the complete transparency when it comes to how much God of War costs and everything like that. But no, you're right. I mean, it would be nice, but this is obviously it's a multi-billion-dollar business, so you're gonna have multi-billion-dollar tactics. And often in these stuff, it's much like a sports, a sports team or like anything like that. There's gonna be a lot of shady stuff that happens. What's up, Sushi Slicer? We're just chilling, talking about Slimeball Pitchford, slimy Gearbox Pitchford. I understand like when it comes to like Nick DLP, the Switch has been out for 3 years and Borderlands just now decides to come to Switch now. Like I understand them taking some time. Like Nintendo didn't do any favors. Like it's not just all third-party developers' fault when it comes to it. Like with how Nintendo produced systems, I mean they were very third-party developers, Western ones were very clear with the industry, with everybody that look, we're not going to have this separation of like development. We're not gonna have like cell architecture and then Xbox. Now we have this over here. We have Nintendo using this. Like we don't want that. We want similar x86. So once Nintendo decided to not get on that board, not jump on that train, that's when you can't expect everything to work out your way. And on top of that, the Wii U flopped. And Nintendo kind of half went in because they went with Nvidia. So that's like they went that architecture with ARM and Nvidia. That's familiar to developers. They know how to develop on it, but it's not quite the same, with x86 and having Blu-ray media. Like, there's obviously a lot of differences. So until Nintendo catches up in that area, you're expected to be like that. Expect developers to take a little bit more time to make games or for things to happen because you have a lot of different challenges when it comes to the Switch compared to just x86 hard drives. Now we're gonna go to Now we're going to SSDs. So if you're gonna do a bunch of things differently, expect things to take longer. Essentially, it was kind of similar to how like the PS3. Sometimes like when PS3 games came out, like early in the PS3's life, the PS3 version would come later than the Xbox 360 version, or the PS3 version would just be kind of bad compared to the Xbox 360 version because developers were just like, oh man, this is a little bit different, and it's harder to develop on. Not saying that that's the case with the Switch because it's not. But you definitely need a team that wants to be like dedicated to that platform in order to make it good. So I can see why Borderlands took a while to come out, to be honest. And I mean, they did it right though. They put all the different Borderlands games because I think recently Borderlands Game of the Year edition that just came out recently on the PS4 and Xbox One, right? That was like a $30 release physical on the PS4 and Xbox One not too long ago. So the fact that we're getting that one with the Legendary Collection for $50, that's not too bad. But yeah, it did take a while. Xenoblade is the only game I'm buying in May. All right. Sounds good. All right. Let's see here. Remember, people, number one goal of a company is to make money. That's true. That's true. Crunchy Blend, Borderlands is going to be $50 on the Nintendo Switch. So not 30, not full price, but 50. So $49.99 on the Switch. And you get Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Edition, you get Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, and you get Borderlands the pre-sequel with everything, and it has all the DLC all included. Excuse me. All right. Activision should put a COD game on Switch. They should, but they're not. They should, but they're not. That's the thing. At this point, they're obviously they don't think they need Nintendo for COD. They don't care about putting COD on the Switch. I guess after the whole Wii U situation, they just don't care and they don't want to. They should though. I mean, there's obviously they could put like Modern Warfare remastered, or they can put some of the older. They could put COD Black Ops 2 and just, I mean, the servers are still going on the Wii U. They could easily adapt that and put that on the Switch, if they wanted to. But they don't. I'm going to buy FF7 Remake and Xenoblade. Well, FF7 Remake comes out pretty soon here, next week, right? So we'll be getting that next week, and then Xenoblade comes out in May. So All right. Any other questions when it comes to Borderlands and Gearbox and what's going on there? You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer any of those questions. Next up, we're going to be discussing Trails of Cold Steel. So Trails of Cold Steel, that game has been officially announced for the Nintendo Switch. Trails of Cold Steel 4. So the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4 is coming to the Switch, PS4, and PC. Now the PS4 version is coming this fall in the West. So if you want to pick that up on PS4, but they did something smart. Finally, instead of waiting to announce the Switch version, they announced the Switch version at the same time that they announced the PS4 version for the West. So you don't have to, if you want to get the Switch version of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4, you don't have to sit there and you don't have to think, okay, well, it might be coming and wait for an announcement. You know, but it's coming in 2021. So the PS4 version is coming in the fall, and then like the PC and the Switch versions are coming in early 2021, probably spring again 2021 or so. So they'll probably get it out I would probably think like March or something like that. So much better. Much better when it comes down to it. So I'm looking forward to that. JN Holmes says, I whined in the stream last night and got an announcement next day. Well, that's the reason why I said you guys is whining. People that were whining about Falcom, I'm like, you guys stop whining, stop crying about. Like when I tell you guys to stop whining or stop crying about a certain company doing games, I mean it. Like I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm telling you guys because maybe I know something a little bit more than what you guys know. So you guys some of you guys were getting on Falcom about stuff, and I'm like, no, you guys should not be wasting your energy on Falcom at this point. They're really doing the best that they can considering the size of the company. So you got to keep that in mind too. A lot of you guys weren't paying attention to me and still whining, but hey, maybe you'll learn a thing or two at this point, right? So there was that. Falcon president finally swallowed his pride. I don't think he swallowed his pride. I don't know if it was about pride more so than it was about being extremely cautious, being extremely cautious. I don't know why. That must have been a mistake. Okay, yeah, that must have been a mistake on Juice Man Vaughn's part. I think he accidentally did that because I don't know why. I don't know why he would ban an Elite Ninja. Must have been a mistake. Sorry about that, Justin. Used to lay back into them too back in the day. Yeah, that was when they were saying stupid stuff that they weren't releasing anything though. We have people complaining about Falcom when they're releasing games. They released Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. They're releasing Trails of Cold Steel 3. And now we got this game. So I laid back into them when he's sitting there saying stupid things like, oh, Switch owners, we don't know. There's not a market. He's saying all these weird things about the Switch before he's even given the system an opportunity. Okay. So that's when I said something. Now that he's actually producing content, okay, I've got nothing to say but good things. For the most part, I'm going to say, yeah, okay, here's what he had to say, or I'm going to say like, okay, here's what they have to, like, here's what they have. Here's, it's good. So there's no reason for me to lay into them. People last night were whining, yet they're getting games. We got Ease 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. We got Trails of Cold Steel 3 coming. What are you whining about? It's not like they're not doing anything. They're putting games out on the Switch. They're working with Nippon Ichi Software, somebody who knows how to make Switch games, and they're putting games out. What are you whining for? That was the difference. Falcom is the developer. They own the rights and they own the IP to these games that you're talking about. This stuff doesn't happen unless Falcom gives the okay. So yes, while Nippon Ichi Software is the one publishing it, it's still a Falcom developed game, and it's still his business. They still have business to do. Without Falcom putting in some type of money or funding this or doing something, it's not going to happen. So we don't give all the credit to Nippon Ichi Software. They're not the ones who created the game in the first place and okayed the deal. Falcom they have to okay it. They have to pay. Let's see here. Yeah, I was wrong for whining yesterday. Yeah, you guys were wrong for whining yesterday. Yes, you guys were wrong for whining yesterday. Yes, that's why I was very. I knew this would happen though. It's not just. By the way, guys, it's not just Trails of Cold Steel that's coming. There's gonna be other things too. It's not just that. They're there's more. The Nihon Falcon president can no longer ignore the sales of the Nintendo Switch. And he said this months and months and months ago at an investors meeting or whatever. He said, like, he's like, look, man, we can't really ignore this anymore. It really seems like Switch is kind of taking over when it comes to, you know, these games and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why ever since that point, I stopped bashing on him for the most part. Because I'm like, okay, there's actually content. They're actually trying. I just wanted to see an effort. If I see an effort, then I'm not going to sit there and bash so much. If I actually see an effort, and there's effort from as small of a company they are, there's effort being put into it, you know? But anyway, Trails of Cold Steel is coming. So if you guys have any thoughts on that, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. It's clever timing too with 3 coming to Switch already, so people will build the hype for 4. Exactly. Do you think Legends of Cold Steel 4 will sell well on Switch? Of course it will. It'll sell well enough. Notice how 2K is supporting the Switch better than Atlas. 2K is 5,000 times bigger than Atlas, though. I mean, I will say that you're right. You're right, Markel. But let's not compare Atlas or Sega compared to 2K. 2K could buy Sega in a at the snap of a finger. They can Thanos Sega off the planet Earth. 2K has way more money than Sega. Like, way more money. That's not a fair comparison, to be honest. So if you want me to be fair to Atlas, that's not a fair comparison to sit there and say, well, look at 2K. 2K, if anything, 2K should have put way more on the Switch earlier on there. If anything, it should have been that. Like, I understand, you know, what I talked about in terms of what 2K, but let's not compare the two. That's actually legit not fair. Mac Mega donated $3 and says, should he keep on whining about Atlas then? A wink wink. Also, can you play Persona Q2? Life will change, please. No comment. Life will change. Persona Q2. Persona Q2, life will change. All right. Remind me of Capcom. They said they didn't expect Switch to sell as well as it did. Next month, they announced around 19 Mega Man games for the Switch. Well, all Japanese companies pretty much say that. I'm unfortunately going to have to buy a PS4 version of Cold Steel because I've been writing this series for 5 or 6 years now. I was always behind them, and eventually they come around. Oh, that's cool. You can buy it on whatever system you want. I just don't like playing. I don't like playing long RPGs on PS4 because, once again, if power goes out, you know, like if I want to play lying down in bed, like if I'm traveling and I want to play somewhere else, you know, like if somebody, I'm not a fan of playing like JRPGs on PS4 anymore. Like I can't do it anymore. I'm good on that. But yeah, if you want to sit in front of a TV and play all day, that's fine. But I gotta have it to where I can play it anywhere. Just because there's too much, like a lot of JRPGs have grinding in them and like a lot of sometimes like boring side quests that I want to do. Like I don't really feel like sitting in front of a TV and doing those. You know, I rather like watch football, you know, or something like that, or watch sports and play a JRPG. Like I rarely ever pay attention when I'm playing a JRPG because it's not like a Twitch shooter, you know, like where you need to like pay attention and know what's exactly. It's just a Japanese RPG. So like you don't necessarily have to be paying attention and in front of a TV and sitting. That's all you're doing. Like, dude, there's been times I'm like cooking food and playing JRPGs. You know, like I don't pay attention like that when I play. So I can't play JRPGs like that. I mean, I got to do my best for Final Fantasy VII. You know, I'm gonna be playing that on stream. Obviously, if there was an option to play it portably on Switch, I'd take that option, but there isn't. It's only on PS4, so I'll play that. But if I have an option, I'm definitely going with the Switch version of a JRPG. Sega has cash for days though, not as much as 2K, but still, Sega doesn't have cash for days. Sega's got cash, but not cash for days. 2K has cash for days, for months, years, forever. No, it's a Markel. Trust me, it's a bad comparison, dude. Go look at the financial. If you really want to tell how much Sega has compared to how much 2K has, go look at the financial reports. It's not a comparison. It's a bad comparison. To put 2K and Sega in the same sentence when it comes financially, it's not a good look. Trust me. Trust me. You got one company that has made the highest selling game of all time and continuously puts out hits and microtransactions the hell out of their customers and makes literally billions of dollars of revenue every single year, where Sega doesn't. You know, Sega, the last quarter, I think they reported like profits of like 21 million or something. Like, Take-Two be making that like in a day. Like, come on, man. It's not even close. Sega's one of the worst when it comes to Japanese companies out of making money. Sega's out of the major Japanese companies. Sega's one of the lowest on the totem pole. One of the lowest for sure. Bandai Namco, Square Enix, they all make way more. Capcom, they all make way more than Sega. Is Falcom going to port the first 2 games of Cold Steel series? Probably not. Ease is definitely coming later this year for the Switch or early 2020. Well, we'll see. Playing on Vita? Hell no, I ain't playing on Vita. Remote play on Vita is trash. Garbage. Monado Mario says, I actually find with Nippon Ichi Software America and Falcom don't do ports of 1, 2 on the Switch. I already have them on Vita. Play 1 and 2 on the Vita, 3 or 4 on the Switch. It's perfect. Yeah, I just don't think there's any time. They don't have the time or money to put those 2. If they do, it's going to come way later. But I think it's just it's a timing thing. I don't think there's ever going to be like another, unless the Switch 2 flops, JN Holmes, I don't think that there's ever going to be like another home console Switch or home console system from Nintendo. I think they're going to go with like the hybrid nature. Maybe they'll make more of like a dock in the future that like can just play games standalone, that you can take it off and then play from there. Maybe they'll do that, but they're going to stick with the hybrid until it doesn't work, in my opinion. Let's see here. Despite the pandemic going on currently, do you think that Nintendo has some huge surprises for us? Of course. Haven't you been looking at the news, Diamond? Jaden says, even Konami makes more money from Dual Links and mobile card games. I think Konami does make more money I think they do make more money than Sega, to be honest, which is yakaroos. Let's see here. Markel says Sega hasn't been making a lot of money because of their atrocious business decisions. LOL. Well, there you go. There's an enhanced ports of 1-2 on the PS4, much better with the remote play. I'm not doing any remote play. I'm not playing any JRPGs. I'm not remote playing anything. I'm not turning on one system, then getting another system and saying, okay, well, I gotta hook up and link this up with a remote play. And no, I'm done. I did that crap with Persona 5 and it sucked. I'm not remote playing anything. I'm not playing Vita anymore. I'm done with it. Vita's cool and I like it. It's a cool little device for certain things, but I'm not turning on one system, then connecting and linking up, and turning on, and then like you put that system on sleep, and then it disconnects when you put it on sleep. Like I'm never doing that crap anymore. No game is worth my time and effort of doing that. No game. Trails of Cold Steel it simply isn't. I've got a million games that I can play instead of Taki that don't on Switch that I haven't even beaten that I can do that, where I don't have to worry about that, where I can just take it off the dock and it just automatically works. No linking, no remote play, no 2 separate devices, all on one device. Very simple and easy. And on top of that, I can play in any room in the house. I got a dock in every single room of my house, except for my daughter's room. There's no dock in there. She has a Switch Lite though. But in my living room, in my guest bedroom, well, in my wife's room, there's no one in there, but that room's just empty. But in all of my main rooms, I've got a dock. So I can take my Switch and dock it. I don't got PS4s in every room, to where I can, transfer over. It's simple. It's easy. Anytime that I want to play in the living room, I can do it. If I want to play here, I can do it. If I want to play in the guest bedroom, where I sleep in the guest bedroom sometimes, most of the time, I can play there. I can easily take it off the dock and play anywhere. I'm not remote playing anything. I'm done with the remote play. It's trash. It's trash. Let's see here. Sleepy Geek. What's up, man? Welcome, Sleepy Geek. Persona 4 Golden is the only reason to have a Vita. Hey, I already beat Persona 4 Golden, so I'm done. I beat Persona 4 Golden. I beat Freedom Wars, and I played like Persona 3. I beat that on Vita. I have like some of the PSP games on Vita as well that I've beaten. I'm done. I'm never playing that system ever again, unless that's for like a video or something like that. Let's see here. It takes too long, Gataki. It's not as quick. Like to transfer over and to have games like instantly, like it's nowhere near as good as like the Switch is. Like whatever, in any room I can quickly and easily transfer. Like with PS Vita, you like if you're in one room and you have your PS4 on, and then you go to a different room and you want to play it on that TV, it's not as fast and easy to transfer it back and forth. It's laggy. It doesn't work as good. Switch, you just put it in the dock and it works. Simple, fast. I'm not trying to do all this transferring back and forth and weirdo nonsense, man. I just got multiple docks in the rooms. Just plop the Switch in, or or I just use a different Switch. It's just way easier. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I tried. I really tried, Ataki. I really tried. I tried to do the whole PS. Look, you guys see my PS Vita right there. It's right there. There it is right there. I tried, man. I tried to do it, but I can't. Yo, what's up, Andre? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing tonight? Welcome. Let's see here. Argonaut says, how do you feel about Vita's library versus the Switch's library? There's no comparison. Switch's library is much better. In terms of major games, PS Vita has like a lot of little stuff that you can download, like, old school games and PSP and all stuff like that. But in terms of like Vita games versus Switch games, there's no comparison. NIS is slowly but surely earning my respect. Also, Level 5 is getting there. On making more money than Sega. I don't know about Level 5 making more money than Sega. In terms of NIS is a good company. They make good games. They make good games and they localize stuff. So I like NIS. I respect them a lot. I respect them a lot. You forgot one thing. Switch doesn't require an Ethernet internet connection. Yeah, that's what I'm problem. That's the lagginess, Markel. That's what we're talking about. Like with the Vita remote play crap. It's like you got to connect it through internet. Like, dude, I remember playing Persona 5 on my Vita remote play. I had my PS4 in my old office, right? So that's the room that's now in the guest bedroom. I had it in my old office, okay? And I was in the living room lying down on the couch. I wasn't even that far away, maybe like 20 yards away or something like that. 15 to 20 yards away, and it was like the quality was reducing. And I have a God tier router, I have God tier internet speed, and the quality was like reducing. And then when I pressed the sleep button because I wanted to make some food or whatever the case is, or I needed to do something, like it disconnected. I'm like, what is this nonsense? Like, what is this nonsense? Doing remote play with PS4 and PS Vita is trash. It's horrible. I really don't like it. It's not worth all the trouble. The games, now if they have like the greatest games that I want to play regardless and I have to play them, then okay, I'd go through it, but they don't. With all the work that I got to do and other stuff that I got to do, there's other games that I can play, Other games that I can play. My internet is God tier. I got really fast internet. Most of the American internet is not God tier, but my internet's super fast. The funny thing about it is that the Wii U gamepad somewhat worked even better. That's the funny thing. The Wii U gamepad, in some respects, actually worked better. Because with the Wii U gamepad, it was always on there. You didn't have to connect it, right? You didn't have to link it up. It wasn't based on your internet connection. So yes, if you went too far away, yeah, it wouldn't work. But at least you can lie down in bed and play, and it wouldn't be getting like disconnected. And at least it's an all-in-one device. You know what I'm saying? So even in some, I actually had more times, and it was easier for me back when I was actually playing the Wii U to play portably with the Wii U gamepad than I did with the Vita. So to me, it actually worked better. Yes, you couldn't go. I mean, obviously with the Vita, you can probably go further than you could go with the Wii U gamepad, depending on your house, right? Because it's internet. The Wii U, like, depending on what type of house you have and how thick your walls are, that depends on how far you can go away. But I had a lot more times, and like it was easier for me to just play games on the Wii U gamepad, But back then, though, my office and my bedroom was pretty much the same thing back then. Like I didn't have like a whole dedicated place to, this is back when I was living with my mom, and I was making videos out of that room there. So yeah. Vita's not a bad system. It has a lot of cool stuff going for it. I'm actually just talking about the remote play stuff. But I think that's obviously Sony didn't do a good job with the first party games. There wasn't really a lot of great first party, like bigger first party titles on the Vita. But overall, the Vita's okay, but I don't think the Vita's better than the PSP. I think the PSP is better than the Vita, But that's just my opinion. Let's see. If the Wii U was successful, then y'all would have had one. Had one what? What I'm able to do with the Switch is I couldn't do with the Wii U is take it to the bathroom while handling business. Pretty much. I'm thinking about buying a Switch Lite and just leaving it in the bathroom. I got very close to buying a Switch Lite and just leaving it in the bathroom. Maybe that's not a good idea, though. Maybe that's not a good idea. It might destroy my Vita somehow. Or not my Vita, my Switch. April Fool's is stupid, Ethan Ford. That might be the play. It might. I was thinking about it. I was actually pretty close. I had it in my basket, but then I was like, wait a minute, this is stupid. I already have a Switch Lite. The thing is about it is I have a Switch. I keep my Switch Lite in the guest bedroom whenever I want to just lie down and play. So it's already there, but I have a dock in there. But often, you know what happens? Like often, I go to lie down, like I'm done with work for the day. You know, I'm done talking to my wife, whatever the case is. And I go to lie down and I forget my Switch. Like I forget one of the various Switches that I have that are in this house. Okay. And I'm too lazy to get up and go get my Switch and put it in the dock and just play lying down in bed. So then I just like move my arm around and I at some point on my bed, because I have a big bed in there, you know, and I grab my Switch Lite. My Switch Lite is somewhere in there, and I'm just like turning my hand around. Where's my Switch Lite? And I grab something, and it's the Switch Lite, and I'm like, all right, here we go, and I'll just play this. And that's essentially how my Switch Lite gets played. It's just in there on my bed, usually somewhere, and I just grab it around and look for it. So, Jeff, we already talked about that in terms of Randy Pitchford. If you want, you can just rewind the stream. Go back to near the beginning of the stream, and we talk about that. But I mean, it's a little bit too much to kind of go over right now. But basically, he's not paying his employees. He's not paying his employees the bonuses that they deserve. So yeah. Sounds lit. Hey, you have to take the game card with you. I have a lot of games digitally. So I have them downloaded on my Switch Lite because, you know, I get review copies from Nintendo. So you can just download those games anywhere. And then you just basically just need to connect as long as you have the Wi-Fi going. And you can just do the save file, you know, whatever, and then just play on there. So on my Switch Lite, I don't put any physical game cards in my Switch Lite. It's all digital. I only play digital games on my Switch Lite. So yeah. All right, so I think that's it with Trails of Cold Steel, guys. Should we move on to the next topic? I think we should. move on to the next topic. Next up is Japan sales. I talked about this in a video recently, and the video did it did pretty good. You guys were watching it, kind of. So we talked about the Switch sales dominating in Japan. Nintendo did another nearly 300,000 units, man. They're really killing it in Japan right now. They're really, really, really killing it in Japan. Doing pretty good. So another 230,000 Switch Lites. Another, I think 50-something thousand regular Switches. So yeah, a grand total of 280,000 plus Switches sold for the past week. And Animal Crossing sold over 727,791 units just physical only. So yeah, Switch is kind of dominating in Japan. Pretty good stuff there. So yeah, we talked about that in a video. So make sure you guys check out the video for the full news on that. You guys can let me know what you guys think about Switch doing so well in Japan. Shout outs to the 215 plus people watching. I do appreciate all of you lovely people watching me during the quarantine. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. That would be awesome. And also for all the new people joining in, or for new subscribers, which I think somebody subscribed and I didn't say what's up. But anyway, for everybody who subscribed tonight, what's good? Welcome. Make sure you guys check out. We're trying to get a 12-hour Xenoblade stream. We're trying to get to 250 Elite Ninja. We're trying to get to that. And if we get to that before May 29th, we'll have a 12-hour Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition stream. So Elite Ninja up if you can. Get into our gameplay nights and sessions. If you're into Smash Brothers and you want to fight against the best in here in the village, we definitely need to get back into Smash Brothers, and we need people who are good at that game. So if you're good, Elite Ninja up so you can get into our tournaments and our gameplay sessions. We're gonna have ARMS. I'm gonna try to see if I can do ARMS maybe Friday. We're gonna have 2 different games that we can play, Smash Brothers and ARMS. So we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff. And don't forget the 18-hour Smash stream. 18-hour Smash stream when we hit 500 Elite Ninja. 18-hour Smash stream. 18-hour Smash stream when we hit 500 Elite Ninja. All right, so we're gonna go and get into random Q&A, If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. So tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or you can just write PlayerEssence, then your question. Make sure you capital P, capital E, and put them together. If you don't do that and you spell it wrong, it might not, pop up. And we got 200 people in here. So yeah. So make sure you guys tag me right and ask questions. We need some Smash players. Even if you're not good, if you want to get good, you should definitely sign up, be an Elite Ninja. It's code-based. So since it's code-based, that means you can be the lowest tier. You can be, the lowest tier of Elite Ninja and still get into that. Let's see, a question? Yes. Do you have a question, Jory? This is how you tag him. Yes. Yo, Barber. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Nice profile picture, too, by the way. Animal Crossing has consumed my life. I don't have time to play other games. You know what? I figured that's what's going on between work and between your family. Andre, I figured that, you know what? Animal Crossing pretty much is going to take up any amount of free time or not free time that you have, when it comes down to it. But no, Animal Crossing is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal, great game. Today, I played Animal Crossing today. I played with John from Spawnwave. I played with Ms. Click. I played with Evan and Jordan on stream. It was fantastic. I went and caught an oarfish over on John's Island. I got some eggs for the bunny event. What else did I do? I caught some new butterflies and some new bugs, some different stuff because it's April, so there was some new bugs out. It's great, man. I love Animal Crossing. It's a fantastic game. Yeah, I just bought a few of my friends' copies. Nice. You're single-handedly funding Animal Crossing going forward. Let's see. Do you think Sega has failed to make use of Atlas since acquiring them? Yes. I think that not failed, but they have definitely not used them properly. And I think that Atlas in general, I think that they're not maximizing what they can do as a company. Hey, what's up, Jetty? Animal Crossing is seeking its teeth into me, and I'm getting hooked, especially when I saw my neighbors got a house. I didn't have one. Nice. I actually just built my extension to my house. I paid off that first loan. Now there's going to be another one that I got to go pay off. And I got the extra part in my house, so I'm looking forward to, putting some more furniture and designing the house and doing all that type of stuff. So yeah. I've been playing the original Xenoblade lately. I want to finish it, but I also want to wait for the remake. Don't finish the original Xenoblade if you're going to just buy the remake and play that one. Just wait for that. You're wasting your time. That's a waste of time because you're just going to play the same thing over again. Play something else. Play something from your backlog in the meantime. Jeff says, what's your favorite anime? I'm guessing it's Naruto. Yeah, Naruto, Dragon Ball Super, Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter. Those are all really good. Gundam Wing. All those are really good anime. There's more that I'm forgetting, but yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Barbara says, thanks, man. I had a bad stomach ache and missed work today. Is there any info you can share on Paper Mario? Nothing more than what I've already talked about, Barbara. So check out my most recent video. I talked about Paper Mario yesterday. I talked about it. That's all I can share or what we know. It says, I probably spent over 1K on Animal Crossing at this point. No, you definitely have. I think so at this point. I think so. Probably, but hey, man, passion is there. So I think I spent over 1K on Smash Brothers in terms of donating copies locally, charity donating copies and stuff like that. Overall, I think I spent quite a bit myself. So yeah, we whenever you can help or whenever you're passionate about something, I understand. But yeah, Smash Brothers, between me and Destiny FOMO, we definitely spent well over 1K in terms of giving away copies of Smash Brothers. Let's see here. Atlas is disappointing sometimes. They are. The stream is so good. I was laughing so hard when you gave him a Switch and you said VC was a cheater. Yeah, well, VC did cheat to get that Switch. And VC gave me a bunch of them, so I have them. I didn't want to sell them because I felt like that was like, I'm selling, stolen property or cheating. Not stolen property, but cheating. So I just kept them, and I'll probably just give them away in certain events if I go visit people and stuff like that. I'll keep one for myself, but yeah, Xeno Emblem says, during the Nintendo Direct Mini, there was a notice saying that some dates may be subject to change. Do you think Xenoblade will get delayed even though you can pre-purchase the entire game? No, Xenoblade won't get delayed. All right, question. Oh, hold up. Nick DLP says, what unannounced game do you want to see most of all on Switch? I think it would be really cool if like Chrono Trigger somehow came to the Switch some way, shape, or form. Troy Perry says, for somehow, I think he meant somehow, for someone that hasn't bought Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or Definitive Edition, buy the Definitive Edition because it's the first game. Um, Kuwabara is hilarious. He is hilarious. I love Kuwabara. He's great. Xeno Emblems, as I figured as much, but I just wanted to take on the matter. Thanks, OJ. Yeah, I actually have multiple videos where I talked about that. So Xeno Emblem, if you want me to go more in depth, feel free to check out my video that I did a couple days ago on the channel where I said why Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is like a must buy. I think that was what I said in the video or something like that. It was titled that. I know all of you guys aren't getting my videos right away and you guys are busy. There's other stuff going on, but try to at least look for those. Yeah, it was, when was it? It was March 27th. And I put, I think the title was why Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition is a must-play Nintendo Switch title. So yeah, like definitely, I would say between the two, if you haven't gotten into it, play the first one. It's the first one in the series. Then if you like it, then you can play the second one, So, absolutely. Jaden says, any reason why the GameCube tanked in sales back then? Didn't really tank. It just didn't do as good as it should have done. Didn't tank, though. And I think the only reason why that it maybe did is because the PS2 was just so strong. And Nintendo didn't really go in like too much with the online play. Like a lot of games, like people were looking for online play. That was the start of the online era, really, for mainstream systems. And Nintendo decided to not go in that route, which caused problems for them. So I think combination of PS2 being as strong as it was with all the exclusives and also not having online play, that also hurt them too. Let's see, Jeff says, do you think any of the no release date games, Breath of the Wild 2, Bayonetta 3, Metro Prime 4 will come out this year? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I think Bayonetta 3 has a chance. I actually did a video on that the other day. If you didn't see it, I talked about 2020 Switch games, and I talked about some of those games that you're talking about. Bayonetta was even in the thumbnail of that video, and there was like a Shulk Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So I actually talked about that. I actually think Bayonetta 3 has a chance of coming out this year. So yeah, check out that video if you want more of my thoughts in terms of those games like that you just mentioned. I actually made a video on that. That was on March 31st where I talked about that. I think March 31st or yeah, March 31st. So that wasn't too long ago. So check out that video if you want more information on that. I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm going to time you out. All right. Any other questions? Boys and girls, thanks for watching. So yeah, check it out. It's a pretty cool video. I don't know what the hell he was saying, but I don't know if he was trying to talk smack or I don't know what he was saying, but either way, he just got timed out. When he comes back, maybe he can explain himself better. Peaky Fire, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Shin Megami Tensei 5 definitely isn't coming out this year, but it could. Okay. Expect to reveal the next direct if it does come out this year. All right. Well, there you go. T Pianist, my boy. What's up? Welcome. How's everything going, man? You staying safe out there? How you doing? Jeremy, you're okay, man. Welcome to the stream. Markel says Xenogears, Xenosaga, and Xenoblade X ports would be nice. That way we can have every Xeno game playable on the console. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be something that's feasible anytime soon, though. Xenogears would need Square Enix. And are you going to have like in PS1 blocky graphics? That would need a remake, right? So we would need a remake of that. Xenosaga, those games would need to be brushed up. Probably remakes, not remasters, probably remakes. They'd have to do something about that. Brushing those games up. I mean, it's just a tall task. Those games are massive in size, So I just don't know if it's going to happen. Jory says, how did the Buck Bumble thing get started? Buck Bumble's an iconic game with the iconic soundtrack. Well, I would say opening theme. And there was a guy, Aruum, who you can request music here. So like if you do a donation, you can request music. And nobody requested Buck Bumble. And it was like the first time that anybody I even thought about Buck Bumble in the longest time because I played it so long ago. So the music is just really silly. So Aruum just requested it. I think it was like $1 donation or something like that, or something. It wasn't that big of a donation or something like that. And he requested it. So then when everybody started hearing the Buck Bumble song, people started requesting Buck Bumble all the time and like paying like $1 and getting Buck Bumble. So then that's when I started getting like a little frustrated. I'm like, okay, no. You got to pay $5 for Buck Bumble. Then people started paying $5. I'm like, no, you got to pay like $15 for Buck Bumble. So then once people started paying $15, like at least the Toby Blaster, that's when it became like a meme status to where I'm like, all right, I got to dance and do other stupid stuff. So that was the thing.
Hey, you.
So that's basically how the whole legend of Buck Bumble started. And then Andre takes it up to another level, and Andre says, get an N64 or get Buck Bumble, get a capture card, pays for a sponsored stream of Buck Bumble, and me and Andre are talking about Buck Bumble. I'm playing the game, and Andre's on stream, and we're talking about Buck Bumble. So then after that stream, it went into legendary status. So there you go. Katana Riku donated $1 and says, can you play PS4 home menu music? No. LOL, I bet I never requested before. I think we have PS Vita menu music, but not PS4 home theme. If not, let's get some Catherine Obelisk, good song. All right, we'll get the PS4 home theme. I don't think anybody's requested that. We've had PS Vita, yes, but PS4, no, not on that. Not on that. All right, so let's see here. We've got, let's see, PS4 home theme. Home menu theme. It started, I think it was like 2018. That's when it started. Let's see here. Are the Shin Megami Tensei games good? Yes. I wonder what the big holiday game will be. It'll be interesting. It's Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing. Neon Black Beast says, I noticed on the Japanese website for Xenoblade, they locked some sections like characters, gameplay, and future connected. Do you think there'll be we'll get a small Xenoblade Direct giving that info? I don't know if there'll be a Xenoblade Direct, but there might be like more just videos talking about it. I gotta say, it's pretty crazy how JRPGs are on the Switch. Nintendo definitely sees JRPGs as a big part of the Switch. Yes, it's a nice change of pace, right? From what Nintendo's seen them before. Xenoblade capped off to begin the last 2 directs. Yep. Markel says, yeah, Square Enix, Bandai Namco, and Nintendo will all have some sort of deal for that. I forgot what you were talking about, though. To be honest, TPN says, oh, I was supposed to fly out this weekend for a weekend of fun, but I had to cancel. Shaking my head. TV is deep. Hey, look, TPN, dude, it really is, and you can't even really trust Tinder at this point either. If I were you, bro, it's time to honker in, you know, and go back to the old school way of doing things, my boy. Yo, Xeno Emblem, thank you so much. Welcome back to the Elite Ninja Village as a Jonin tier. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much for that Jonin tier pledge. I appreciate that, my boy. That puts us at 228 Elite Ninja. We are very close. Not too bad. Let's see if we can get to 230 tonight, boys. Let's see if we can get to 230 tonight. That'd be dope. And we're only 20 away from a 12-hour Xenoblade stream. I know you guys want to watch me play Xenoblade for 12 hours. And we'll also have a giveaway, too. We'll probably have a giveaway for that game. So it should be a lot of fun. Elite Ninja up. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Xeno Emblem. If anybody else wants to join, make sure you guys check out the Elite Ninja sponsorship right here, guys. All right. So I'm actually gonna link it. So make sure you guys check that out. Link up. We got low tier packages for you guys as well with the $199, so you guys can become Elite Ninjas and get some emotes. What PlayStation music is playing in the background? It's PS4 home theme. Jory28 upgrading to the Jonin tier. Thank you so much, Jory. Appreciate that. Thank you for upgrading to the Jonin tier, my boy. Thank you so much. Let's see here. About to send my matches handwritten Civil War style letters with extensive poetry. Thou shalt be my girl. Oh my gosh, dude. It's too loud? The PS4 music's too loud? Is it? Oh, okay. I turned it down a little bit. I'd love to see you play Xenoblade for 12 hours. I hope we can reach the 250 goal. Doing my part. Yo, thank you so much, Xeno Emblem. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, guys, man, definitely Elite Ninja up. Let's get to that 250 goal. Streaming, obviously, streaming would take a lot of effort and time. So definitely trying to boost the Elite Ninja here so we can get more streaming, longer streams. The reason why we're able to stream as much as we do is because of you guys' support. So I do appreciate that. Honestly, don't think for a second that I don't appreciate all the viewers and everything like that, because I appreciate all of you guys. So we're definitely trying to bump things up to the next level. I've never done a real 12-hour gameplay stream before, so I think it'd be pretty cool if we had like a gameplay stream with like giveaways and stuff like that. So, but we got to build up to it. We got to build up to it. We got to build some hype for it. So if we can get to 250, we can get that done. We're not too far away, man. We're not too far away. So good stuff. M Wade 04 says, "Sup, sup, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream." Let's see here. Let's see here. Any other questions? Keep it going, guys. You can tag me at PlayerEssence and hashtag PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Do you play AC? Animal Crossing, Assassin's Creed, which one? Armored Core. There's a lot of games that are abbreviated AC. All right. Any other questions? Ariel Sorto. What's up, Ariel Sorto? When he says, I have a tendency to starting games and never finishing them. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. Does this happen to you? Yes. Yes. Any advice on how to break this habit? None. None, dude. I have no idea. I'm the worst to talk to. I'm horrible. I have a bazillion games and so many of them are not finished. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I can't, I have no tips, you know, but then again, I mean, I work a lot. If I didn't work anywhere near as much as I worked in terms of creating content, you know, then maybe I'd be able to finish more games. But if you really like a game, just try to finish it. I mean, I think my motivation for finishing games, especially if it's like a first party Nintendo game, is so I can get more content on it. So my motivation for like finishing Astral Chain in a decent amount of time, or finishing like Fire Emblem Three Houses, like that game, dude, I had to try so hard. There'd be times where I'm so tired from work, but I'm like, I gotta play Fire Emblem. The last day when I beat Fire Emblem, dude, I played Fire Emblem for 12 hours. I'm like, dude, I gotta finish this game. I gotta finish this game. I played it for 2 hours. I woke up in the freaking morning. I woke up at 6 to 7 a.m. I played it from 7 a.m. all the way to like 7 p.m., dude. It was crazy. It was nuts. So you just gotta do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just try. You gotta force yourself to play it. Animal Crossing. Yeah, I play Animal Crossing. Yeah. M Wade, make sure you follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to me there. I do Animal Crossing streams all the time. We actually played Animal Crossing. I think I streamed it not yesterday, but the day before. And I'm going to stream Animal Crossing probably not tomorrow. I might stream it tomorrow, actually. I might stream Animal Crossing tomorrow if I can wake up and get everything ready and get everything set, because we have the PE podcast tomorrow night. But yeah, I might play Animal Crossing tomorrow as well, since it's new bugs and stuff are out for April. So yeah, we're going to play it then. Still haven't finished Tales of Vesperia, and I'm near the end of the game. Just finish it, Markel. See, why are you wasting time playing Xenoblade Chronicles, that jank version that you're playing right now, and the blurry graphics? Why are you playing that when you can just finish Tales of Vesperia? Any game you bought recently where you instantly regret buying it? Instantly regret buying? No, because at this point I'm so informed on games and what I want that it's all good. But I would say like the last game that I did that was probably the pair of Capcom games, Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 remake. There's no reason, not that because they're bad games. Probably Devil May Cry because of the dodging, but it's not a bad game, but because I could have just waited and got them for way cheaper. So those are the two games that I regret, and I'll never do it again. I'll never buy Capcom games ever again day one, unless it's like something that I really want to play. I'll never buy. I'm good on Capcom games day one. I don't buy them day one anymore. I did buy unless it's a cheaper price game. Like I bought the Mega Man Zero collection, but that's $30, so it's like whatever on that. If OJ didn't finish Fire Emblem, we definitely look at him funny. Yeah, exactly. I'd be a fraud. If I didn't finish Fire Emblem, I'd definitely be a fraud. So I had to finish. Dude, it was taking, like, I think it was about like a month at that point. It had already been out for a while. So I'm like, okay, dude, like this is getting suspect. Like people are going to look at me sideways. Like, hey, OJ, did you beat Fire Emblem? I'm like, I was like, nah, I got to do this, bro. I got to do this. Pretty much. If I didn't beat Fire Emblem or even like Astral Chain, Dude, if I didn't beat Astral Chain after all of that hype that I did for, I had to be in a, I think I beat Astral Chain in about a week or so. It didn't take me too long. I put 40 hours into it. It didn't take me too long to beat Astral Chain. So I was very happy with me. I beat Astral Chain. I beat Fire Emblem, Three Houses, like back to back. I was feeling pretty good. But now I'm on a drought of beating games, guys. It's been a while since I beat. Like, I don't even remember. What was the last game that I beat? I don't even remember. Oh, man. Although when Bravely Default 2 comes out, I'm definitely beating that. Like, oh my God, dude. I put 8 hours plus into Bravely Default already. That's really good for me to put that much time into the game like as quickly as I did. Bravely Default 2. Actually, I put more than 8 hours because when you die in the battles, it just says game over. So it doesn't save the time that you did for dying. So I probably put like more like 10 to 12 hours into Bravely Default 2 already for the demo. So I'll definitely 100% that game and beat that game in a decent amount of time. Not beating games since 2012. Hey, look, no, I beat Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem was 2019. That's changed 2019. No, I have not beaten Fire Emblem all routes, both genders. No, that's just a colossal waste of time. Well, both genders, that's a colossal waste of time. In terms of all routes, that's not a waste of time. But I'm currently on the Blue Lions playthrough, and right now I'm kind of playing Fire Emblem whenever I travel. So if I travel, which got stymied by this whole CV thing, you know, but back when traveling comes back, because I will be traveling. Hopefully, when all this gets situated, I'll start traveling and going to conventions and stuff. You know, I was planning on doing that. I got my passport. I got my, I got everything that I needed to travel. I got my portable stuff, like in terms of like my laptop. I got everything that I needed to travel, and then this whole CV thing, starts. So, hey, Eames, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. It was a pain to beat Final Fantasy Adventures visually. Okay. By the way, I love your top 5 upcoming Switch RPGs. I couldn't agree more with your list. Thank you for watching, Xeno Emblem. I appreciate your support, bro. I appreciate your support. Also, how much do you think Animal Crossing New Horizons sold in March? Dude, I have no idea. It sold a lot, though. I mean, it could be upwards of 10 million in March. It really could. It could be about 10 million or very close to that in March. It could be 10. Usually I like to get 80% through a game and don't finish it, or I get like under 25% through the game and don't finish it. Yeah, that's the problem, because I think the thing is, like, once you play a game so much, like, you feel like, oh, well, I've already done everything that I've gotten my money's worth, right? So there's so many games where I get my money's worth. I play a game, I play it for 50 hours or 60. I'm like, you know what? It's a good game, but I can literally watch the ending on YouTube and I'm good. Like, or people spoil the game, right? You see a spoiler and you're like, well, I already know what happens, and you already put tons of hours into it. It's like, do I need to finish the game for what? It doesn't even matter at the end of the day, does it? So that's what happens a lot of times with games, like people will spoil it, or people will ruin it for you, or you'll see something on YouTube on accident, or something happens and you already put a ton of time. You're like, okay, well, I paid $50 or I paid $60 or I paid $30 for it, and I already put a ton of time into it. I got my money's worth, so I'm good, So yeah. He says, I really hope you're not like this with your woman. Oh, absolutely not. Women in games are not the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what anime you're talking about, but I'm glad that you're liking that anime, Eames. Smash really messes with me finishing games. Yeah, and Smash is the thing. The thing about it though is in in 2017 I finished Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I finished Super Mario Odyssey. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I finished a number of games in 2017 before Smash came out. In 2018 there wasn't as many games as there was in 2017, but 2018 and 2019 is when Smash was pretty much, I was playing Smash the most, and it messed up a lot of things for me, dude. I don't know how many copies of Animal Crossing has sold Ethan Ford, but you can check out my most recent video on the channel where I talk about the Japanese sales of the game, and you can see all the sales numbers there, but there's no official sales numbers just yet. I already talked about that in terms of the last game that Troy, I already answered your question. I said Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 Remake. Haven't seen the ending of Xenoblade. I only made it to the Frontier Village. Just wait, dude. Just beat Vesperia. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is too stressful after 2 years. How far did you get, Ariel? It's actually not too bad in terms of Xenoblade 2. If you try to do all the side quests, it can overwhelm you. Yeah, the side quests can definitely overwhelm you. Do I want to play do I want to play games other than Animal Crossing? Yes, but I can't. You're too into Animal Crossing, TH3. You need to pull yourself away from it. You still need to start Fire Emblem. Didn't you just get the game though, Dank? Melia or Fiora? I mean, I like both of them equally. They're both awesome. They're both super awesome. Both awesome games. Or awesome characters in an awesome game. Both awesome. Questions, boys and girls? I had to pull myself away from. I had to pull myself away from Smash, especially after my hand injury. I was like, all right, I gotta take some time off from Smash. I think I'll probably wait till about. I think I'll probably play a little bit this month, but like, I really wish Xenoblade was coming out at the beginning of May. I wish Xenoblade was like an early May title instead of a late May title, because then we'd be closer to it. But now we're kind of like, we're like about 2 months away from Xeno, and I really want to. I know it's next month, but I really want Xeno to be like now, you know? Really want Xeno to be now. Those are my plan renewed. Shout outs to Ms. Velvet. Thank you for supporting the stream. The rabbit, because you're always fishing up eggs. Oh, man. I've been playing Fire Emblem, finished Blue Lions, almost done with Golden Deer. Hey, there you go. Triss or Yennefer? I don't give a damn about either one of them, man. Who cares? That's wasn't that, what's that game? The Witcher, that's The Witcher. I don't care about The Witcher, honestly. I've tried to like that series. I've purchased every single Witcher game. Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and I have not been able to get into that series, man. I've tried though. I tried, but no, I don't care. I don't like that name either. Yennefer. I don't like her name. Do you think this year has too many RPGs? No, there's no such thing as too many RPGs. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, you know, back when you were younger, could you date too many good-looking women or whatever? No, you can't date too many good-looking women. There is no such thing. There's no such thing as too many RPGs. The moment that the stupid bunny goes away, the more I'll put 8 hours into Animal Crossing per day. Okay. How long is Xenoblade Chronicles? Like 1,000 hours? You can spend 1,000 hours in it, but it's not that long technically. Ms. Velvet says, OJ, I finished Trials of Mana, downloaded, ready for day one play. Yeah, it's really good. I'm struggling with Tokyo Sessions. It is worth turning the difficulty down from normal to easy. Yikes. I feel burnt out by grinding the trainer palace for levels. If you're having trouble on normal, then yeah, maybe you're not used to RPGs because the game isn't too hard. But yeah, go ahead and put it on easy, man. Dink Meme says, but no, to be honest though, there can be like an overload of RPGs because you don't have enough time to play all the RPGs. But I think that at the end of the day, you can always just play them at your own pace. But yeah, there might be too many RPGs. There's too many. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to play Borderlands, BioShock. That's not an RPG, but Borderlands and also Xenoblade. Like all the different Borderlands games and Xenoblade. I don't have the time to play all that crap. So I got to dedicate more time to Xenoblade and then do a little bit of content on Borderlands when I can. Like maybe like 15-minute pieces here and there. Maybe upload just to show you guys how it's running on Switch and everything. Too many remake RPGs. Looking forward to new ones. I don't think there's too many. I just think that this year there's just a lot coming out. But I don't think there's really too many, to be honest. I think Xenoblade needs a remake. We already got a new Xenoblade game. We got 2 new Xenoblade games already before we got a remake. So I think it makes sense that we get a remake. We got Xenoblade Torna. We got Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So those are 2 new games. I think that a remake is fine since we already got two new ones. If you look at Final Fantasy, obviously we already got Final Fantasy 15. We already got that. We got Final Fantasy 14, which is an MMO, but whatever. So now we're getting a remake of 7. 7 is long overdue. If you're looking at Trials of Mana, that series needed. I don't think a new game would have put confidence into anybody, and we never got the original Trials of Mana in terms of outside of the collection of Mana. We never got that, so that makes sense. So I think that all the remakes that are coming make sense. I think that there's no need to make a new Trials, like a new Mana game, when nobody has any confidence in the Mana series in the first place because of the last remake. So they needed to do something with that. So I don't think there's too many. In my opinion, I don't think there's too many. All the ones that came out made sense. It's not like we didn't get new games in those entries for the most part, with the exception of Mana. You know? And like Bravely Default 2, that's a brand new RPG. That's coming out, so that's going to be litty, you know? There's more new RPGs coming this year too, as well. So, but yeah, there's a lot of remasters, there's a lot of remakes and stuff, that's true. But these ones are kind of needed in my opinion. I think Xenoblade 1 was definitely needed after Xenoblade 2. 2's already out, so why not make one for people to play, you know? Panzer Dragoon Saga needs to be remade more than these other games. More than what other games? I have a lot of RPGs. The TM bosses feel like they're higher than the surrounding area of baddies. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, well, they're bosses, right? So they should be higher, right? Or no? I mean, I beat Tokyo Mirage Sessions on the hardest difficulty, but I mean, I kind of like the grind in RPGs anyway. So you definitely have to level up just a bit. You know, you can't just waltz in there, fight a couple battles, level up once or twice, then expect to beat a boss in Tokyo Mirage Sessions. You're probably gonna get bopped. You know, you definitely got to level up and, you know, use all your abilities and stuff. If Sega wants to do a remake Sonic Adventure Battle 2, they'd probably remake it and make it exclusive to the Vita. We got a new remake that's exclusive to Vita. I do like power leveling. I do. It's something that I don't know if I like it, but I've just been taught to do it ever since like a young age. It was always, yo, you gotta level up. You gotta get strong, you know? You gotta get big and strong in these games. So that's basically my thought process with that, you know? All right, any other questions, boys and girls? Sega needs to get off their butts and remake Skies of Arcadia. Man, they're not gonna do that. They're not trying to have the money. Yo, Dominic Montgomery, what's up, man? Says I overpower in some games. Being powerful was always something like when I was a kid, like when I'd be playing old school RPGs back in the day, you know, like a Final Fantasy or like playing any of the other games like Secret of Mana, you know, when I was a bit older. It was like, yo, you don't want to get beat up, right? Like if you don't want to get beat up, you got to make sure that you train. It was like that old school Dragon Ball Z mentality. You come over prepared, not under prepared. Why are you going to sit there and get your, like if you're trying to save the world and you know that you can get stronger, why are you going to sit there and come in at level 20 and sit there and get killed multiple times? Like I see people play Final Fantasy games, they're sitting there using 5 million Phoenix Downs on bosses. Like, why are you so weak? Like, if put yourself in that position, are you gonna go to the end? Like I saw Pro Jared, even though he's really good at Final Fantasy, I was watching him play. This dude beating Final Fantasy at level 34, dying every single other hit, using Phoenix Downs and stuff. Like, why are you gonna sit there and go fight a boss to save the world when you were nowhere near your peak level? That doesn't make sense to me. Getting your butt kicked all day in an RPG. Why? Like, that's just something that I don't understand. What do you think of Sonic movie and possible sequel? I haven't seen the Sonic movie just yet. If a sequel comes, that's cool. Knowing Sega, they'll remake Sonic 06 if anything. I think a remake of Sonic 06 might be a good thing. Maybe they can make it good. What are your thoughts on Radiant Historia? I think it's really good, and it's a shame that it's not on the Switch somehow, some way, shape, or form, or something like that. I think it's good, or like a sequel. I think it's great. They tried to like pull the whole Chrono Trigger feel with that game. That's what I like about it. By the way, we've been in random Q&A for a while now. And my favorite JoJo meme. My favorite JoJo meme. That's tough. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good ones. I'm not exactly sure which one's my favorite. Stop Platinum the World. When people say that, that's pretty funny. Or even like the beating the crap out of the guy in JoJo Part 5. That one's pretty good. Or just like the different various poses. There was one meme where there was in Golden Wind, I think somebody made a meme where like it shows like I forgot who Giorno was fighting, but Giorno was fighting somebody and like his eyes are tilted down, like you can't see his eyes, right? It's just shade. And somebody wrote, "Don't make me get out my piano." Like there's like a meme like that. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't have that one on the channel, but that one's pretty good. Ora is always good. Like when you just beat the crap out of somebody, or just ora. That's pretty good. So there's a lot of good ones. I heard Resident Evil 3 remake was disappointing. Disappointing Resident Evil 2 remake clone with a lot of stuff and cut. Was that true? Yeah, there's some stuff cut, and yeah, it's a little bit disappointing compared to Resident Evil 2. Can you play through all of Kingdom Hearts at level 1? Yeah, why would anybody do that? That's stupid. Giono's piano. Yeah, Giono's piano is good. Don't make me pull out the piano. Giono's piano is pretty good. Power level, over leveling makes the game boring for some. Ethan Ford says, I like the yes meme. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one's good too. If Atlas remastered Nocturne, would you do a hardest difficulty run of that game? I mean, I would try maybe. The Neptunia fans, just let you know that Neptunia 7 got ported to the Switch in Japan. Yeah, we talked. Did I talk about that in a video? But yeah, I already heard about that. I saw it on Twitter or whatever. That's cool. I'm the Dreamcast version of the game, so yeah, OJ. Which game are you talking about? Are you talking about are you talking about Skies of Arcadia, Velvet? Scott says, "Hey OJ, how's your day? My day's been going pretty good. How's your day?" How was your day? Questions, boys and girls? Excellent. The migraine is gone. Did you do what we told? Did you take the advice that we talked about yesterday, or did it just go away? I think I was introduced to JoJo from my friend showing, showing that one scene. Okay, nice. Nice game shells. They look really cool. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that. But we're going to be having a little bit of a remake, guys, with this room. I got some soundproof foam that's going to increase the quality of the audio whenever we stream. We're going to be moving things around a little bit. So that's not going to be too far from that. I might do it this weekend. I might just kind of pack up everything and starting to get things moved. When it comes down to it. But yeah, we are going to be changing things up a little bit when it comes down to it. Keep the questions coming though. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. OJ, also my uncle crossed the threshold today. He's gone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Velvet. I'm really sorry to hear about that. Very unfortunate for your uncle. Hopefully you're coping well. We're here for you though. RE3 got the Naughty Dog treatment. What does that mean? Nakota's here. Did Trails of Cold Steel stuff for trailer came out today, OJ?
$100.
Yeah, it did. I talked about it in a video earlier. It's on the channel. And we already talked about it in this video, or in this stream, but also the trailer and everything. I talked about it in a video on my channel today. You can check it out if you want to hear more about it or get the official information. Excuse me. Mac Mega donated $3. Once again, Mac supporting the stream with some awesome music. Says, do you think we'll get special Super Mario Direct in April? Also, can you play AC New Horizons shop closing, please? No comment on that, on your question. And New Horizons shop closing. Yeah, New Horizons shop closing. I can play that. Sure. All right. I just have nothing to say on it. Who knows what's going to happen? I just have nothing to say. Backlog for games, backlog for movies, shows, backlog for house cleaning. There's no end. I need somebody, dude. You know the girl that I used to date that gave me Netflix? She doesn't have Netflix anymore. So I need one of my trusted elite ninja to hook me up with the Netflix password. DM me on Twitter, anybody who's willing. And of course, I'm not going to do it. You guys can trust me. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I just need to be able to watch the newest season of Castlevania and some of the other stuff that's on Netflix. So I need anybody that trusts that will trust me, that's an elite ninja. So, but yeah, I was like, what the heck? I tried to watch Netflix the other day and I couldn't watch it. And I'm not paying for that crap. You cheap. What's up, Jordan? Jim2 says, I'll take a bum. Let's see here. Some of you guys got Netflix you guys can share. Awakening Bear says, really? Yeah, really. Yeah, really. What's the point of getting your own when you could just share? Jordan, stop it. Stop it. There are people here that will definitely want to share. Sad. I'm not. OJ, you're better than this. What? I'm just asking for sure. He says, want me to send a skip the dishes to your place too? I'm not asking for any physical labor. We're announcing the Switch Lite giveaway on tomorrow. Who won that? United Place. $50 a month. Wow. That's so expensive. Deal. No, I'm just Let's see. Oh, my cell phone provider pays for mine. I'll think about sharing. All right, there you go. Would you share your wife? Netflix is the same. How is Netflix the same as sharing your wife? What kind of weirdo stuff you talking about, Ataki? That is not the same. That is not the same. I have someone else's account. See, there you go. Dominic did the same thing. Dude, for years, I had Netflix because of that one girl. For years. But maybe she re-upped it. Maybe I just caught it at a bad time. So I'll check again tonight. I'll check again if it's on there. I'll check. Oh, well, I'm using someone else's too. Yeah, exactly. I don't see how you can compare a wife to Netflix, though. That doesn't make... Ataki, I want everyone... Ataki, I want you to bring... Next time that we have a PE podcast, bring your wife on and tell her on the podcast that, hey, you're just the same as Netflix. Like, tell her that you're equivalent to a Netflix subscription. Let her know that. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see if Ataki's not divorcee. Instead of your name will be divorcee teacher. OJ, do you even still talk to that chick? No, I don't talk to that chick no more. No, that's the girl. I told you guys that's the same girl who I got super friend zoned by. Like super. It was Super Mario Odyssey friend zoned by. I thought there was something there. We were dating. Everything seemed to be going well. She was really skinny, kind of like a little too skinny for my liking, but she was a cool girl. Yeah, we were dating. Everything was cool. And then all of a sudden she just like stopped. Didn't want to go out on dates anymore. I was like, and then I guess she started dating somebody else. That's when I super Thanos. Dude, I Thanos everything. I Thanos all of our conversations. I Thanos any pictures we took. I Thanos everything but that Netflix account that she I Thanos everything. I wasn't like super mad. I'm just like, all right, I don't got nothing to do with her. That's cool. Like, but she friend zoned me over the phone. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad of a, oh no, she friend zoned me over text message. I got friend zoned over a text message. Yeah, text message friend zone. Those ones aren't too bad. At least it's the phone, the in-person friend zones are the worst. Those are the in-person friend zones are the worst. I would say the next one would be over the phone friend zone. Then like text message friend zone isn't too bad. So I just Thanos everything. She knows, LOL. I mean, it's been 2 years. I was watching it for 2 years, so I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to double check. I'll have to double check on it, Yeah, I yeeted everything. I was like, yeet, we out this piece. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yeet, get out. Before it's Gentar? I don't know about all that. Hank Hill loves Peggy. Sad story. Still not getting my Netflix, you bum. All right. It's all good. Somebody else will. JubeTube says, that's the way to go. Have wasted too long on past stuff. Leave that behind. Game on, wayward son. Exactly. If you guys get friend zoned or if something happens, stop trying to sit there and go back. Oh, well, maybe she'll talk to me again. Oh, well, maybe we could just be Bluetooth friends. No, there is no friends. There is no friends. I don't need your friendship. There's no need for me to be your friend. I don't need your friendship at all, young lady. There is no friends. That's why people say, well, maybe we can be friends. No, we won't be friends. Why? What am I going to be friends with you? Hey, how's it going? What you doing? There's no need for me to call you unless you're going to be someone I'm going to be in a relationship with. I'm not wasting my time. For what? She said, let's be friends. For what? What am I going to be friends with? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? No. No, that's that. You know what ends up happening when you become friends with the girl like that? You're going to go out. Let's say y'all go out somewhere. All of a sudden, hey, did you meet Jim? Here's my new boyfriend. And you're going to be third wheel. They're going to call you Tess. They're going to call you Tess. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm not becoming Tess. I'm not becoming that. That's what's going to happen. Y'all going to go out somewhere, then somebody else is going to show up. Hey, this is my boyfriend, or this is something, and somebody's going to, wait. That's what happens to these guys. I know some of you guys are just like, oh, snap, that's happened to me. Who's be real? Who's that happened to? I'm going to be friends with this girl that I thought I had something with. We're still friends. Y'all go somewhere. Some dude shows up, and that's her boyfriend, or that's her guy that she's with now. She's flirting with that guy. And then you're just there like, no. See, I'm old. I can teach you guys all the tricks. That's what happens. No. Friends with benefits? No. If you were friends with benefits, then she wouldn't have friend zoned you in the first place. You never would have been friend zoned in the first place. If that was the case, you never would have been friend zoned in the first place. I think I actually love the song Friend Zone by Thundercat, or at least the lyrics. Also Dragon Ball, direct, okay. If she friend zones you, you let that female stargaze outside the window, girl pack them bags, no simping here. Make like an egg and beat it, pretty much, casual verse. Or when you get the chick and when she leads to tries to lead you astray. Tries to lead. What do you mean by that? Tries to lead you astray. Yeah, I kind of friend zoned someone, and yeah, they never talked to me again. Chuba. Hold up. Chuba. Time out. Wait a minute. Guys aren't supposed to friend zone girls, and I'll just leave it at that. And I'll just leave it at that. That's not something that you're supposed to do, okay? That's not an option for guys. It's Chuba. Chuba, you're too humble and moral for your own good. That's not supposed to happen, Chuba. Chuba's too good of a kid for his own. It's the unspoken that doesn't happen. You need to have a back catalog. That's not. You need to have. It's like a filing cabinet. Like, okay, that one doesn't work. That okay. I know her. Pull out the file. Call her. No, you're supposed to. You don't sell it back to GameStop, bro. It don't work like that. You gotta have the back catalog, bro. No. It doesn't work like women don't gotta do that because it's different for women. Men, you gotta have a back catalog, you know? I didn't realize I friend zoned them too until way after. Okay, maybe you were confused as a young man growing up. But no, it's called I call it back cataloging. You know what I'm saying? You back catalog. You never cut the ties until you know you got something like you're in a solid relationship, right? Like a actual solid relationship, or you're married, you know, one of those. That's when you completely cut off the back catalog. You get married or you're in a really serious relationship, back catalog gotta go. So yeah, man. Yeah, what's up, Angel Page? Shoot, I feel that sometimes you don't need that game. I mean, like I said, back catalog, you know, it's different. It's the back catalog. It's the, you know, the backlog. You just gotta just sit up, just wait. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you might wanna shoot your shot. Unless you look like Shrek, then yeah, you can go ahead and friend zone. But unless you look like Shrek, then go ahead and feel free to friend zone any day of the week. Let's see, my relationship past is crazy. LO, I got screwed. It happens. Oh no. I was like, stop. See, there's a reason. There's that reason. That's the one reason. But even then, there are workarounds. But even then, I still might not. Desperate times come from desperate measures in some situations, boys. But even then, hell, I haven't sold back Has-Been Heroes, and I freaking hate that game, you know? So you never know. Oh my gosh. There was a guy we called Shrek in high school, and he got all the girls. So, well, he looked like Shrek, not the girls. No, you friend zone to stay in good relations with her friend group opens up more doors. Nah, to be honest, man, it really doesn't. And what's gonna end up happening? You're gonna end up having a spider web of deceit. You know, when you do that, when you start trying to open up like friend zone and then like backdoor friend zone and side door, it's looking like an Animal Crossing house, you know, when you got this room and you got that room instead of just one house. Normally you got these weird connected rooms and stuff. It's not open concept. You want an open concept. You don't want an old school way. You want an open concept. And that's the problem with doing what you said. Like when you start talking about friend zoning and backdoor channels to this girl, no. You cut ties and you start anew. It's a fresh beginning. You know, you don't want backdoor old style houses types of things. Trust me, I've tried that route and it's ended up in suffering sometimes. So no. Ataki, stop it. What happened to being a good yeah, seriously. Ataki is Quagmire, dude. Ataki is definitely Quagmire. Let's see. Don't look back. There ain't nothing behind you. Suffering is the most probable outcome. Exactly. Don't look back. Like, don't be sitting there trying to say, well, if I talk to her, well, let me get a mathematical calculation. Well, if I open the door to her, she knows this girl. And then if I talk to her, then she might open me up. No, all that's going to end up with is just pain and suffering. Don't do it. When you cut loose, you cut loose. You don't want none of her friends. She's just going to talk about you. She's going to say things. She's going to mess things up. It's time. There's too many fish in the sea to hold that concept. Now, if there was a very limited amount of fish in the sea, then I get you. You know what I'm saying? But there's too many fish in the sea. Life is too vast. There's too many things that you can do. There's too many places. You can't be sitting here being tied to a group of friends. Like, no. If that one girl friends in you, she's got friends, there's no need to talk to any of them. They can all get yeeted unless that girl is really, unless one of her friends is really into you and the girl is the reason why, like the whole thing didn't work. It's her, not on you, but it's the girl. That's the reason why. Then if I were you, man, like I would just like, that's the only situation is if the girl, if a girl friend zoned you hardcore and she has a friend that really likes you and makes that apparent, then okay, that's fine. But you pursuing it and trying to leave open doors and all that stuff and stuff. No. I highly disagree with that method. I do not like that method at all. I don't. It can work, but the degree of difficulty is too high. It's a 4-star difficulty out of 5, in my opinion. It's not worth the time and effort unless you know it's apparent. You know? Exactly. You can try the Boomhauer method, right? This is that L realist that's the Boomhauer method. All right, I'm going to talk to this girl. All right, I'm going to talk to that girl. Just talk to 100 girls and at least 5 of them will give you a number. If you talk to 100 girls, 5 of them, that's exhausting, but over the course of time, if you don't rush it, it will happen. You know, if you are on Tinder and if there's 100 girls that you match with, right? Chances are 5 of them, at least minimum 5 will go on a date with you. And maybe some of them will, maybe 3 or 4 of them there might be something there to where you'll go on second dates. So like, that's essentially the odds. Now for me, the odds are a bit higher, you know, because, you know, back then I was rolling with Tinder Gold. So it was much easier. But if you're going with free Tinder, that's about the odds in terms of matching, right? At every 100 likes, you might get 5 matches or something like that. You go with Tinder Gold, you're going to get a lot more. Because you're going to see when people, you know, match you or whatever. So, but anyway, those odds are way easier doing it that way, you know? Dudes can't get squat on Tinder. Bruh, TH3, you don't know what you're talking about. that is like, ain't that cute? But it's wrong! Ain't that cute? But it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's just not right. It's just not a right situation. Maybe for you, but for other people, many people that I know, okay, and maybe for myself, I'm not saying yes or no. This is wrong. Wrong. That's all I gotta say. Yes, before I got, you know, engaged and with my lovely, beautiful, amazing wife, I was on Tinder, yeah, before that. Years ago. Not anymore. I haven't been on there in years. Oh, yikes. Velvet, stay safe out there. Oh, my gosh. Sorry to hear about that, Velvet. Y'all remember what that was? That two stupid dogs? Ain't that you? But it's wrong! Oh, man. That's funny. All right, any other questions, boys and girls? Seems like you guys are enjoying this stupidity that's going on. I can stream for a bit longer. We don't have games tonight just because your boy's gonna edit a video then go to sleep. Kind of want to do like a behind the, high quality, use my camera high quality video for tomorrow morning. I don't know. But I don't know what I'm going to talk about though. Like in terms of like news, I mean, there's some stuff to talk about, but there isn't a ton of different things. In terms of like Switch stuff to talk about tomorrow morning, but I'll discuss something. What are you guys? Actually, no, I know what I'm going to talk about. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do tonight. Yeah, I got a good video tonight that I'm going to do. I'm going to do some Smash Brothers video. Let's see here. I got a Smash video that I got to do for tomorrow morning. You guys will like it. Welcome to the DGen Essence, pretty much. This is pretty much a DGen stream at this point. Delay 1 until 2020, Trials of Mana or Bravely Default 2. I'd probably say Trials of Mana. I'd rather delay that because that's in the same month as Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Bravely Default 2 doesn't have a release date at this point. So I mean, if I had to pick, I would probably just say Trials of Mana because it's a remake. I mean, yes, it's it's pretty much new, right? But it's still a remake, and we do have a collection of mana to play Trials of Mana in. And Bravely Default 2 is a brand new game, so I'd probably pick Trials of Mana. No, I wasn't as prolific as that. I wasn't a Gretzky. I wasn't a Gretzky. I mean, you'd probably say when it comes to that, I was probably like a Ron Harper of basketball, like Chicago. I was like a Steve Kerr or Ron. I was dependable, not the best on the squad, but when you needed me, I can break through. I wasn't the most I wasn't the best on the team, but I can get. I was on it. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple rings. I got a few rings. Oh man. Too many games in April. There's a lot of games in April, dude. There's a lot of stuff, man. So many stuff. So much stuff. Any other questions, boys and girls? Keep them coming. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you guys. Feel free to let them rip in the comment section. You can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. I want to shake your hand, sir. Juice Man Von donated $2 and says, play the theme of show from Battle Arena Toshiden 2. All right, Battle Arena Toshiden music. I like it. Like, where is my YouTube at? Thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. I really do. Battle Arena Toshiden. Battle Arena Toshiden 2 show theme. All right. A little loud. Is Xenoblade Definitive Edition the same as Xenoblade Chronicles 2 combat-wise? It's a bit different. It doesn't use core crystals. It doesn't have that whole thing. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has like blade combos and like driver blade combos, essentially blade combos. It has driver combos in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but it doesn't have blade combos. So the combat it's a bit different, but it's very similar though, because it uses that same type of wheel on the bottom and everything like that. The cross blade, very similar in terms of how you like use arts and stuff like that. But there's a number of differences like with the core crystals and like the complexity and depth. So it's similar, but not exactly the same. Hopefully the music's getting up here. Katana Riku donated $1. Says, can we get some B-Said Island? B-Said Island from Final Fantasy X. Absolutely. Okay. No problem. 12 a.m. here. Have a good one, peeps. All right, take it easy, Jetty. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate you. Which should I play first? Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 9? 7. Play the remake. Do you have a PS4? Or if you have a Switch, play 7. Any questions, boys and girls? Keep the questions coming. Yo, OJ, what Shin Megami Tensei 4 final boss gave you the hardest time? I barely remember the final bosses in that game. I played it too long ago, and I'm old, so I don't remember things. But I beat the game. I power leveled though, so none of them were really super hard to me. Let's see, are you getting RE3 remaster? No, not day one at least. I'll probably pick it up when it's like $15 bargain bin. Maybe I'll check it out. I 100% did Shin Megami Tensei 4. So I got all the demons. I got everything in the game. I pretty much got everything. The game wasn't super easy, but it wasn't really hard because I did power level. So I had plenty of levels. I had plenty of demons. I had good strats. So any other questions, boys? Keep them coming. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for an extended period of time. Today, since we don't have gameplay, I can definitely go for 3 hours. I can definitely go to about 10 o'clock my time or longer. So I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions or talk about certain gaming topics or whatever you guys want to discuss. And then I'm going to do a good video for tonight. Make a good video for you guys tonight. Tyler Foster says, hey OJ, how's it going tonight? It's going pretty good. Will you play Ninjala when it comes out? Yes, I will play Ninjala. Absolutely. Nice. Final Fantasy is my favorite RPG series. Hope you enjoy 7. Okay, Alaros is talking to somebody else. Okay. Is Shin Megami Tensei just more mature Persona in terms of story? In some regards, yes. Persona is actually a more non-mature version of Shin Megami Tensei, if you want to be honest. Which came first? Shin Megami Tensei came first. So Persona kind of takes a little bit lighter themes, but at the same time pretty crazy, and like puts the whole school atmosphere and all that. OJ, did you see that flip note stuff was a joke? Yeah, it was, and I already knew it was a joke. That's why I never covered it. Otaki says, got Wargroove game tips? No Wargroove game tips. No, none. No Wargroove game tips. Hey, OJ, do you think they will bring out a Golden Sun game? That's a good question. I think Golden Sun has a possibility of coming out sometime in our lifetime. All right, thanks so much, Mohammed. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I appreciate your questions. Have a good night. Get some good rest. But yeah, Juice Man Vaughn, I already knew that stuff was a joke. I already knew that wasn't serious. So that's the reason why I didn't really cover it. Just because I was like, first of all, one, I don't care about Flipnote. And also, two, it's just like, it just seemed like the timing seemed off, you know, for Flipnote all of a sudden to come out of nowhere. So it just seemed fishy to me. After all these years of covering video games, I kind of know when to fish out like the pranks. And I think that with the more access that we have to the internet and the more access that we have to information, April Fool's Day, it can't trick people as much. Like 10 years ago, April Fool's Day used to trick the hell out of everybody, dude. We used to see all the time on the internet because the internet just wasn't as advanced as developed, you know, when it comes to certain things. Obviously, Twitter wasn't what Twitter is at this point, and YouTube and everything wasn't what it was. So we just have faster access. Everybody has smartphones now. It's just completely different, you know, when it comes down to it. So yeah. You said you'll be streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Yeah, I'll be streaming it. I'll be streaming it. Xenoblade Chronicles is an action RPG. Just watching it looks like an MMO. It's not an MMO. MMO is a massively multiplayer online. Xenoblade is a single player RPG. MMO is not a style in terms of gameplay style. It's not. It's a genre and what that does. MMO stands for massively multiplayer online. There is no distinct style in terms of gameplay that an MMO has to follow by. An MMO could technically be a game that's just like an action game where it looks like Devil May Cry if they really wanted it to be that. But that's what MMO stands for, is massively multiplayer online, not the way that it looks in terms of like the cooldowns and all that. That's not indicative of just being an MMO. Even though MMOs employ that, a lot of them do that just because it's status quo. But that doesn't make it an MMO. So Xenoblade doesn't look like an MMO. Just because it basically it's an action RPG with some cooldowns and stuff like that. But it's not an MMO. To me, it doesn't even look like an MMO. At least in my opinion. Like I get it, but to me, it doesn't seem like a game with all those little boxes and like you click on them and it's like PC. Like it just doesn't. And I never got that vibe from it, but I can understand why other people do though. It's an action RPG though. You can move and hit people. You can fight normally. Xenoblade is a JRPG with Western RPG elements, in my opinion. What are the Western RPG elements in your opinion? What does that mean? What's a Western RPG element? If you don't mind me asking, Marco. What I don't understand is people starting jokes before April Fools and then telling everyone it's a joke in April Fools. When did that start being a thing? When stupid people decided to attempt to make people laugh. Tyler Foster says, "Hey OJ, I just got no, the Mario thing isn't a prank. No." Tyler Foster says, "Hey OJ, I just got an Xbox One S for a good price. First console since my Switch Lite. Should I have waited for the Series X or should I get the time to just invest in a console now?" I mean, you already bought it, so it doesn't matter at this point, right? just enjoy your Xbox One S, you know, and don't worry about the Series X. It's not out yet, and we don't know what games are going to be coming in terms of things. So just enjoy your Xbox. There's going to be next gen, or there's going to be games that are on Xbox Series X and also on your Xbox One S. So just enjoy the games on your system and think about that. Maybe in the next 2 or 3 years, maybe you'll buy a Series X or something. But no, don't worry about it. Just play your games and enjoy them. Don't worry about the Series X for right now. Have the winners of the giveaway been announced? The winners of the giveaway will be announced tomorrow. Walt Liquor, follow me on Twitter too as well. So I announced all that on Twitter. So make sure you follow me if you want to get like the updates for stuff like that quicker at least. So yeah, tomorrow will be announced for the giveaway winners will be announced tomorrow on Twitter probably, by the way. So the giveaway was via Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. All right, questions. Elements might be wrong. The wrong word, but town design and designs of enemies, I'm be honest, remind me of more Western style game like The Witcher. Really? How? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Like you fight against various different types of you fight against like bunnets. You fight against like bunnies with like a club in their hand. I mean, in Xenoblade, you're fighting against like deer-looking enemies and stuff like that. I mean, I don't see what you're talking about. I mean, I'm not trying to get on you, Marco. I'm a big Xenoblade fan myself, but I don't see this Western elements that you're talking about with Xenoblade in terms of things. The only thing that I can think of is like really truly open world, which Western RPGs do a lot, like a Fallout or something like that. I mean, Japanese RPGs have truly open worlds too, but Xenoblade at the time that it did it, a lot of them, RPGs in Japan were connected worlds. They weren't necessarily open world. They were connected worlds. So they had wonky or weird type of, overworld maps where like you're kind of like you're kind of big and the land's kind of small, kind of like Ni no Kuni or like Tales of Vesperia. They have like overworld maps like that, whereas Xenoblade was just bam, everything's just all right there, barely any loading screens, stuff like that. That's the thing that I can think about with Xenoblade, but I don't know about like Western. I mean, I get it though. I get it. I get what you're trying to say. Maybe a little bit, but I don't know. In terms of enemy design, I'm not really sure. Seems kind of Japanese to me with Xenoblade. But Monolith Soft did say that we want to become the Bethesda of the back before Xenoblade Chronicles X came out. They said they want to become the Bethesda of Japan, of like the East. So definitely they were looking at some of the Western RPGs for sure. What's a good anime to check out on Netflix? Castlevania. Just wanted to say thank you for all the content you put out. You are definitely my favorite creator. Hey, thank you so much, Jory. I appreciate that. You are one of my favorite Elite Ninja for sure. So what are your recommendations, actions for allies in Secret of Mana? Recommended actions for allies in Secret of Mana? The original Secret of Mana? Just play the game and have fun. Thank you, OJ. I'm heading to bed. All right, take it easy, Scott. Thanks for coming out to the stream, my boy. Let's see. I've always been confused about this. Is Xenoblade connected to Xenogears in any way? No, they're not really connected. They're just the same developer. Monolith Soft made Xenogears. Monolith Soft made Xenosaga. Monolith Soft makes Xenoblade. Xeno just means alien element, and that's the type of tone that they kind of bring to their games, like an alien element in terms of what you're going up against. But no, the games aren't connected really. The only games that are connected are 2, 1, 1, 2, and Torna. And maybe X. Maybe not. Probably not. Maybe. Well, the thing is that the battle system of Xenoblade Chronicles was like Final Fantasy XII, which was like an American-inspired MMOs, right? I mean, Final Fantasy XII still plays differently, though, than Xenoblade. In terms of Final Fantasy XII, what they wanted to do with that game is that they wanted to create, like that kind of style, like maybe even like a, a MMO, but I just don't think that it's exclusive, and I'm shaking my camera for some reason. I just don't think it's exclusive in terms of like that style. Like MMO. MMOs can be lots of things, but I just don't think when I play Final Fantasy 12 or when I play Xenoblade, I don't really think it plays like an MMO. Like maybe like UI wise, maybe it looks like it, but when you start playing, it doesn't feel like an MMO to me at least. But I understand auto attacking, cooldowns, stuff like that. Those are things that MMOs did. But even if you look at a game like Secret of Mana, that game had like cooldowns after like certain like attacking, and there was certain stuff in Secret of Mana even back then. But obviously it's not like Xenoblade, right? So I understand, I get it. I just never thought of it that way. But I can definitely see where people are coming from in terms of that. Like I talked to Marco before. English isn't my native language, so it's kind of hard for me to write words. That's why I said I get what you're saying, Marco. That's why I said I get what you're saying, man. Like it's not, I'm not disagreeing with you completely. I just wanted to see what else you wanted to say on it. But no, I mean, I don't think there's like a wrong answer, like, and same thing with Juice, man. Like I don't think there's a wrong answer. And I need to play Katana Riku's music. So I'm not saying you guys are like wrong. Like THD was wrong earlier, when it comes down to it. Oh my gosh. Man, Katana Riku, when this game came out, you were like 2 years old, dude. Were you even 2 when this game came out? Yeah, were you even born? You were like a baby when this game came out. It's a great track. More organic brands via MMO types. I don't know. There's organic enemies in lots of RPGs though. That's the thing. You see the Kakarot getting the DLC that's going into the DB Super Arcs. I did not see that. I gotta check that out. I still haven't played Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Maybe I gotta check it out. Wait a minute, hold up. Are we at? Yeah, we're at 228 Elite Ninja. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for the support tonight, man. So need 2 more. Let's see if we can get to 2. What the heck? Let's see if we can get to 230 Elite Ninja. Let's get there, boys. Why is this happening? Numblock. There we go. 228 Elite Ninja. That's a new PlayerEssence record. 228. I think it's the highest we've ever been. 228 Elite Ninja. Oh, gee, I'm 22. Oh, you keep forgetting. This game, Final Fantasy X came out in what? 2001? It's 2020. Dude, you were like 1. You were like 1.5. I'm not wrong. Hold up. Yeah, the game came out July 19th, 2001. You were literally like 1 year old, dude. What? I'm not wrong here. Were you not like 1 when the game came out? Like, you were a baby. You were a baby. What? I'm being serious here. I'm just saying, you were young. You were a baby. If you're 22, the game came out 2001, yeah. The original release was 2001. Oh man. When Katana Riku was born, this music was played. I was like 15 when Final Fantasy X came out. When in 2001, I was already like, dude, I was already in my 30s. I was almost 30 when that game came out. I was already pretty old. Old Essence. Damn near 98. You were born in 98. Yeah, you were. Okay, so you were born in 98. Oh, okay, yeah, you were okay. So yeah, so you were okay. So you're 2.5, maybe 3, going on 3. Okay, you're still a baby though. Still a baby. I'm 7 classes from graduating my 4th year. Hey, shoutouts, Percy. Congrats on that. Yeah, I've been meaning to get back to Kakarot. I heard many like Spawn Wave say that it burned them out and spacing it out. No real rush for the story of Z. That's true. I mean, I want to buy it, but it's like, I don't know, for some reason it's not dropping in value as fast as I thought it would. When I look on Amazon, like, it's still like $50. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this game not dropping in value? I guess it's because it's selling well enough. Yeah, it's still $50, dude. What the heck? This game is keeping its value, man. When did this game come out? Why is it still $50? You know, guys, oh, I graduated high school in 2001. Yeah, I graduated I'm old school too. Graduated a long time ago. Nothing wrong with being older, more experienced, you know? Kakarot, another game that I didn't finish. I was just hoping to like, it got like, ran into it in like a sale or something like that, or somebody was selling it super cheap. Usually you can go out and like let go, you can get them for super cheap, but I don't know, I just haven't really been like even caring enough, you know? Like, it's like whatever, whenever I get it, you know? Golden Sun would need its Fire Emblem Awakening moment if it was revived, but Camelot are different developers now, which made the Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, so which studio would make it? I don't know, Nintendo just might support them and they might just make it. I don't know, who knows? We'll see. Good question. Maybe they'll wait for the DLC to be out, then I'll drop like fighters. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Read Zero. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, my boy. I appreciate the support. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. All right, keep the questions coming though if you guys have them. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Or in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you guys. All right, take it easy, Ataki. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I'm a 90s kid. Hey, 90s are great. Honestly, born in 91, it's hard to imagine you're much older. The power of youth, Guy Sensei. I'm definitely much older than that. I'm more than a decade older than you. Well more than a decade older than you. Well more. I was born in the 70s. Yo, OJ, when you gonna do the age reveal? The age reveal? I'm 45. I'm turning 46. I've been watching some of your older streams. Great content, very entertaining. Thank you, El Realist. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you enjoy the streams. I'm barely a '90s kid. '99 babies. Hey, look. We need kids. We need kids like you to step up and take the next mantle. You know what I'm saying? Salazar Naruto says, "Hope your night is going well." It's going pretty good, man. I can't complain. It's going pretty good. No way you were born in the '80s. I was born in the '70s, not the '80s. '70s. I'm turning 46 this year. I was born in the '70s, so not '80s, '70s. That definitely was a bad joke, for sure. Definitely was a bad joke. Let's see. What was the track that your intro? What music is that? What is that track on your intro? What music? What intro are you talking about? Juice Man Vaughn donated another $2. Thank you so much, Juice Man Vaughn. And he says, play Akira's theme from Virtual Fighter 2. Okay, Akira's theme from Virtual Fighter 2. All right. Akira. Oh, hold up. I got to go to you. Why am I keep on going off YouTube? What the heck? Akira's theme. Akira's. Akira. From Virtual Fighter. Do you play Assassin's Creed? No, unfortunately, I don't like wasting my time, so I don't play Assassin's Creed. Okay, party man. Stream starting the first song. That was I think that was Jazzy NYC remix. Jazzy NYC remix. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Walt Liquor. Jupe says that moment you realize you've been playing Link in Smash as long as some friends have been alive. Dude, I've been playing games forever. I don't mean anything negative by it, Percy Jackson, when I talk about Assassin's Creed. I just don't play Assassin's Creed. I just think that every single Assassin's Creed game that I played, it ends up just being a waste of time. But I think that Assassin's Creed is cool. I still need to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, though. I do need to check that game out. I need to check that game out. All right, take it easy, Mr. J. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. You know what? I'll play Percy Jackson. I'll play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Or do you play the newest ones, or do you play the old ones? Which ones do you play? Origins and Odyssey are fire games? I don't know about Origins. I'll check out Odyssey, though. I like the older ones because the newer ones, I think they drag on forever. Yeah. Do you like Shantae? It's too bad it's getting released on May 28th, right before everything else. It's not too bad. People that like Shantae will play it. In terms of, do I like it? Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite franchise, though, but I do like Shantae. It's okay. I never beat any of the games, though. I've only just played them. How you like this next Smash lineup? Arms person, Akira, Astral Chain, Nook, Animal Crossing, Dante, DMC, Jill, RE, Toad. Our 35th anniversary. Interesting. Let's see here. Black Flag, the way to go. That game kind of drags on forever too, right? I played Black Flag. I thought it was. When I quit the Assassin's Creed franchise, like officially I quit it to where I'm not going to be excited for them after Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 made me just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. Breath of the Wild is the best Assassin's Creed game. Sal's Under says never played Xenoblade Chronicles, so I can't wait for the definitive edition. I've heard amazing things about the original. Yeah, it is really good, and this one's even going to be better. Shadow Flame Dragon says hello Shadow Flame Dragon. I've never seen that name in here. Are you subscribed to the channel, sir? Make sure you subscribe, and you can ask some questions. You can just tag me at PlayerEssence or just PlayerEssence by itself. I'd be more than happy to answer any gaming questions that you have. I honestly never cared for Assassin's Creed. I mean, it is what it is. I can see why people like Assassin's Creed, though. I can see why people like it, and millions of people buy the game and all that crap. I played Origins and put about 30 hours into it and barely done any.
Hey, you.
Okay.
I want to shake your hand.
Juice Man Vaughn, I want to shake your hand. And he says, play Spread the Wings from Mark of the Wolves. Okay, Spread the Wings from Mark of the Wolves. Yes, I am. Not part of the elite though. That's okay. You can still ask questions. You don't got to be an elite to be asked questions. You're still getting here in the village. I still respect you, my boy. So feel free to drop any questions that you got. You don't gotta be an elite to ask questions. Let's see here. Mark of the Wolves. I appreciate your viewership and I appreciate your subscription, my man. Mark of the Wolves. Spread wings. All right. I've never been into King of Fighters too much, man. The only game that I think that I was into King of Fighters is like maybe like was no, I was never really into King of Fighters much. I like to play Capcom vs SNK though. I played that quite a bit, but never like the King of Fighters titles in particular. Top 10 favorite games of all time, or just not giving it much thought? Nah, I can't really do something like that right now, man. I'd probably make a video on YouTube or something. It took way too long to receive your mech in Chronicles X. Why are you complaining about that now, dude? That game came out 5 years ago. Who cares? Like, seriously, like, who cares? Let's see. I used to play a lot of Assassin's Creed. I played the games up until Syndicate. That was my last one. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 was my last one where I was gonna be excited for them. After that, I was just like, eh. Drift X says hello. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Batman Arkham? Yeah, I played Batman Arkham. I like Batman Arkham City. That's my favorite one. But I've played all the Batman Arkham games except for Origins. I didn't play that one, but I played all the other Batman games. Batman Arkham Asylum, that one's good. Batman Arkham City, that's my favorite. Then Batman Arkham Knight, that's probably like my least favorite out of the ones that I've played. It's funny because it has the most stunning graphics, but the gameplay flow is horrible. The whole they forced Batmobile too much, dude. That Batmobile crap is just. That was the worst gameplay gimmick I've ever seen, man. Like the Batmobile was stupid. That never should have been a thing. Like there's missions like where you're literally like driving the Batmobile and doing like that whole game was ruined by the Batmobile. Nearly, I stopped playing because of the Batmobile. I really did. I don't know why that was the focus of the game. It never should have been the focus. It really never should have been. But hey, what's up, Anthony Rudd? Welcome to the stream. Lionheart says, were you a fan of Metal Slug games? Yeah, they're cool. I used to play them in the arcades back in the day. I spent way too many quarters on a kid in those games in the arcades. Yeah, I used to play them back in the arcades. Yeah, I used to play them. They were fun. I used to play them with my friends. And Arkham Knight was one of my most anticipated games. The main reason I bought a PS4, actually. Not as good as I hoped, but still liked it. I mean, I just think Arkham City is just so much better, to be honest. Like, even if you go back and you compare them right now, I think Arkham City's better. Like, I'd rather play Arkham City and pick, like, Nightwing and jack people up in Arkham City, or pick Robin with his bow and jack people up. I just think that Arkham City is just still better. But yeah, I see what you're saying, though, man. I completely see it. Arkham Knight is the weakest in the series for sure. The Batmobile got old fast. It's still good. It's still a fine good, but not as good as the other games. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who's played Origins as well. Which one's worse, Origins or Arkham Knight? Maybe those are the two weakest in the series. But Origins wasn't made by Rocksteady though, so that's one thing you have to keep in mind. When DC was in the spawn cast, did you ever think, please don't embarrass me? No, I never thought that. No. I mean, look at all the people that are on the spawn cast. I mean, I don't take personal responsibility for people like that. Whatever he says, that's what he does. But I'm not responsible for him. Whatever, if he does something silly, something stupid, that's on him, not me. So I ain't embarrassed for nobody. I liked Origins a bit more than Night. I played the crap out of that game on the Wii U. I still have to play Batman Arkham Origins. Today's fundraiser was dope. It was very fun. I had a good time at the fundraiser. Holy crap! Didn't notice the great collection of games behind you. Looks sick. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got a good selection of games, man. Good selection of games. Got a good things on sale, stranger. Thank you. Did you hear about the news? A new Batman Arkham game that's coming out. Coming out of the Arkham Origin devs. Yeah, but it's just like there's not anything call it solid or concrete at this point. Are you interested in the new Sakura Wars game? No, because it's only on PS4. I mean, make a Switch version. Maybe I'll think about it. Let's see. Mocat says, did you think Nintendo purposely designed the Joy-Con to get drift? Yes, they purposely designed it to get drift. Seems like the only controller that gets that. Yes, there's no other controllers in the history of controllers have ever had issues. Every single controller is perfect. No other controllers have ever had any issues, and Nintendo purposefully designed controllers to get Joy-Con drift. Absolutely, Mocats. Yes, those are two things, and that's very unfortunate. What a stupid company for doing that. And how dare no other controllers? Because every other controller is completely perfect. Sounds about right. Yes. Let's see here. My stepdad threw away my whole collection of GameCube games on accident a few years ago back. I would definitely disown him if that was the case. Let's see. Well, to be fair, they know the issue and they keep making them. So to be fair, they know there's an issue and they keep making them. So I guess they should stop making them. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah, they purposefully designed them. They know there's an issue. They need to stop, and they keep making controllers. So maybe they should stop making them. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they ended up like you can be able to fix them. You know, like if you can send them in at any point, and they will fix them for you without any price. You can just send them in. But you know what? Maybe I was mistaken on that one. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe they should stop making them, and maybe they should just make the perfect controller. So they're purposefully making controllers that are bad because they don't like us as consumers, and they're a bad company. So yeah, I agree with you guys. You guys that are saying that, yeah, I agree 100%. I don't want to argue when you guys say certain stuff, so I'll just agree. If you guys say stuff like that you guys already know the answer to, or if you want to say something like, oh well, they're making it on purpose, like if you want to say, I'll just agree with you. I'll just agree. Why not? I'm not gonna sit here and like talk back and forth on stupid stuff like that, like on Joy-Con. It's like send it in. If you don't want to send it in, if they're making it on purpose, then fine. They're making it on purpose. Yeah, they hate you. Why not? Sure. Is that what you want to hear? That's what people usually want to hear. They want to hear something like that. So sure, I'll just agree with you. So it's not like a back and forth. There's no need. Have you heard of Lukey Games? No, I haven't heard of Lukey Games. Has Lukey Games heard of me? Yeah, stop making a faulty product. Address the issue first, then release a new version. Yes, it's very simple. And they're a bad company, and that's the reason why they're not doing it. Because they have looked at it, they said that no, we don't want to fix it. And we know that we can fix it, but we don't want to, and we want to keep selling something bad, and these people suck. That's exactly what you're saying. And no, you know what? You should work for them. You know, you can let them know. Now that Reggie's gone, maybe that's exactly the key. Yes, stop making the faulty product. Address the issues. They know that they can fix it, but then they don't want to do it because they just hate making good products. They don't want to make a good product. They don't want to make a good Joy-Con. They want to make sure that they drift every single time. So that's the reason why. So I agree with you. Yeah, they're a crappy company, you know, and that, you know, you shouldn't buy their products because of that. Well, look at the iPhones Apple designed to mess up. Yeah, and I agree with you, Mocats. You guys keep on arguing. How many times am I going to agree with you guys? Yes, they're making it on purpose because they hate you. They're designed on purpose that way. Yes, there they are. They're designed on purpose that way. Because Apple does that, yes, they're designed there. What else do you guys want me to say? I'm literally agreeing with, and you guys keep on going. You too. Like, is there anything else? You guys have anything else to bitch about? Or what? I'm agreeing with you guys. Why do you guys keep on going? I don't get it. I literally agree with you guys. What do you want me to say? So, any other questions? Keep them going. Yes, Nintendo must be completely right. No, Nintendo hates us. They hate all of us as consumers. And that's the reason why. They know that there's an issue. They know that they can fix it. And they actually have, they could do, if they really wanted to, they can just like, they can do it. But they just don't want to because they're a bad company. So that's the reason why they don't do it. Because they're bad. What company would purposefully know that they make faulty stuff on purpose and continue to do that on purpose and not address it at all and continue to sell it? That's a horrible company, in my opinion. So definitely you should not support a company like that. Angel Page says, someone described Arkham Asylum as a Metroid Batman. Yeah, I guess. And Arkham City is a Zelda Batman. Okay. And I thought they were good descriptions. Probably explains why I preferred City. I played the Armored Edition. Yeah, City's definitely more open-ended, you know, than Asylum. What did you miss? You missed everything. You missed everything, Aron. We started streaming nearly 3 hours ago. Nintendo's return policy is fantastic. Once I sent my Joy-Cons in, I never have a problem with them. No, are you sure about that? They're a pretty bad company. Why would they do something like that? I don't know. That just seems really weird. Did that really happen to you? Really? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, I don't know what to say. I love the Arkham City. Me too. I played the heck out of it back in the day. Hello, geez, the sarcasm who's saying there's some horrible company. It's legit issues should be addressed. Obviously, there's reasons why they haven't done it yet. I don't know why you continue arguing. No filter. I've literally agreed with everything that you've said so far. It's legit issues, and they should be addressed, but they don't want to. Obviously, since it hasn't been addressed yet, they obviously don't want to address them, and that would make them a bad company. Since they, like you said, they continue making, they know there's an issue, they continue still producing that issue. To me, that's a bad company. If a company knows that there's an issue, they know they can fix the issue, and they still haven't fixed that issue, and continues to sell a product that has issues, then that makes them a bad company, in my opinion. I'm literally agreeing with everything that you've said so far right now, bro. I don't know why you keep tagging me and arguing. Like, literally, I've agreed with everything that you've said. Fireblast says, the devs of Arkham Origins, Warner Bros. Montreal, have been teasing the next Arkham game on Twitter account. All right, they've been teasing for like the past 5 years. Katana Riku, or Juice Man Bond donated $1. The Glaciers theme. It says from Killer Instinct. Got you. I'll play that. Katana Riku donated another $1 and says, can we get Seafolk Village Night before the end? Okay, no problem. I'll get both of those for you guys. I don't understand why. I literally have agreed with everything that he said. I personally think that any company, literally, like any company, like for example, if I sold you guys, like let's say I sold you guys shirts, and I know that the shirts have a defect in them to where there's a hole that burns through them after like 2 days or something like that. And you guys have let me know, and it doesn't matter. I just say, oh, well, I don't care. I'm still going to continue to sell you guys these bad shirts. I would not be a very good person. That would be a bad on my end because I know there's an issue and I continue to not fix that, right? So the fact that Nintendo knows that there's an issue and they haven't fixed the issue and they know that it's there and they can fix it and they still haven't done it, to me, that's bad. That's I agree with you. Bad. That's a bad thing. Very, very bad. And they're a horrible company for that, to me. Since they know there's an issue and they haven't addressed it, that's bad, dude. That's really bad.
Hey, you. I want to shake your hand.
In my opinion, that makes a horrible company. All right. So let's play this next music here. Killer Instinct. Aron donated $2. Says, can you play Bravely Default 2 Battle Themes? Absolutely. What are we talking about? Nothing. Patrick Courtney says, what studio do you think can make a good Superman game? I think Rocksteady could. Rocksteady could for sure. Any other questions, boys and girls? OJ, are we getting Trials of Mana PS4 or Switch? I'll get the Switch and PS4 version probably, but I'll probably for sure get the Switch version. Oh, nobody said that you started the conversation, but you just kept on going, even when I agreed with what you were saying. And you clearly addressed me when you said, "Oh, the sarcasm." I'm the streamer, so what sarcasm are you talking about? You're talking to me. But yeah, you didn't tag, but you were definitely talking to me for sure. Questions, boys and girls. Questions. Superman 64 definitely needs a sequel. It does need a sequel. It needs a big sequel. And I think that they shouldn't even put it on the newer system. It should just be on the N64. Why do you like Chrono Trigger so much? Never played it. Dual text, triple text, multiple endings, great story, fantastic graphics for the time, balanced gameplay. There's just a lot of great things about Chrono Trigger. I agree with you, OJ. Nintendo needs to get their bleep together to us loyal fans. They do. They need to get it together. They're a horrible company, and nobody should support them since they're purposefully selling faulty Joy-Cons. So I think that that's a horrible company. I've never, in my opinion, would ever support a company that I personally felt was selling us faulty products on purpose that they can easily fix and they can just be a no problem. Man, why would you buy from a company like that? Let's see here. Seafolk Village. Night. All right. No beef on Egg Day, man. I don't care enough. I went back and played Brawl the other day. Wow, does that game feel so different from Ultimate? In a good or bad way? Please remind me when the giveaway ends. The giveaway already ended for the 4th. We'll be drawing the winner tomorrow. Blue screen of death? That's okay. You'll be alright. Welcome back, Percy. Why am I collecting these eggs? So you can make egg furniture. Egg furniture. That is the reason why to collect the eggs. You mean Bunny Day? Yes, Bunny Day, Peaky Fire. It's Bunny Day. That's what he meant, Aaron. Well, I tripped, so that should answer your question. Oh, yeah. Yeah, tripping. I remember me and my brother got into such a heated argument about tripping.
Brown sugar.
The heck? Stupid thing popping up. Well, the Bunny Day, in terms of the bunnies showing up and the eggs, that started today, April 1st. Jumpman. Which Mario rumored games are you hyped for? I did a video on it. Check out my video. That kind of goes over everything. Ian on YouTube, I talked about that and everything. But yeah, there's a few Mario games. I'm kind of excited for all of them. But if you want to hear more in depth, I definitely got a video on YouTube that you can check out if you haven't already seen it. So yeah, I talked about all the Mario games that I'm excited for and what the possibilities could be, what they could do. I went way more in depth than I'd be able to give you an answer here. It'd be way more fulfilling. You know, way more fulfilling. If you checked out that video. Here's the link. Put it on your watch later list, Ian. Have you heard the remastered Xenoblade tracks yet? They sound so good. I have. If you've noticed in my videos, since you haven't been watching them, I've been using the remastered tracks in all my Xenoblade videos for the most part, since we heard about it. So yes, I've heard them. Watch the videos. The music's in there. Let's see here. Mac Mega says, you got the Renengan. Brown sugar, OJ? Brown sugar? What are you talking about? Mac Mega, yo, shout out to the Renengan, dude. Let's go. 1 year. That's what Mrs. PlayerEssence, not Ms. Mrs. PlayerEssence. But no, she doesn't call me that. She just calls me OJ. Everybody calls me OJ. That's the nickname. You didn't realize all my Xenoblade videos on my channel? What? You didn't realize all the Xenoblade videos that I made on my channel? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? 4th to 4th? Are you sure? I've made multiple Xenoblade videos since. Are you sure? Thanks, man. No problem, Ian. Patrick Courtney says Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, a better series. I've always played the Street Fighter games more than Mortal Kombat. I would say overall, in terms of quality of games, lately Mortal Kombat's been better. But I think, I guess in the history, I would maybe take Street Fighter because you got like Third Strike and you got Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2. So the old school for sure definitely went to Street Fighter. But lately, Mortal Kombat's been better. Because Street Fighter 5 isn't as good as Mortal Kombat, like 9 or 10 or XL version or Mortal Kombat 11 or whatever. So yes, I'm proud of it. Here's another year and many more. Yo, thank you so much, Mac. I appreciate that. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's about time, Mac. I think it's about time. You don't need to play Sunshine. It's such a disappointment. Well, what if they fix up Sunshine? What if, I don't know. I think people should give it a shot. Are you going to be on the Spawncast Saturday? No, I'm going to be on the Spawncast Sunday. Sunday's the Spawncast, and I'm going to be on it that day. You play anything tonight? No, nothing tonight. Nothing tonight because I'm gonna make a video. I've already went longer than I even thought I was gonna go. I gotta make a video for you guys tomorrow morning. We gotta start doing something to get the views up on the channel, get the interest back up. I got way too many subscribers to be sitting here like getting like 2,000, 3,000 views per video. So I gotta think of something. So I'm gonna be brainstorming, making some new types of videos, doing some new types of content in terms of things. So yeah, live streams are going great. We get 200 viewers plus, peaking at that, which is good. But we got to do something about the videos. That's a lot of views. Well, for my subscriber count, it's not a lot of views. But welcome to the stream, VC. Sans what? 4th to 4th. Damn. PlayerEssence is on the Spawncast. I know, seriously. Wow. I just realized that I was on the Spawncast yesterday, actually. Love Square Enix with the Mana remakes. Hoping for Chrono. That's the reason why I'm supporting it, because I'm hoping that they do Chrono next. All right, take it easy, positive ways. Thanks for coming out to the stream. You've been knighted, sir. Thanks for the long-term support, Mac Mega. Your RPG video was good. Watched it all the way through. Thank you, Katana Riku. Appreciate that. Have you played Galaxy 2? Yes, I've played Galaxy 2. It's a good game. Speaking of which, are you going to be on this week's Spawncast? Yes, I'll be on it. It'll be on Sunday. It's called The Casting of the Spawns. It's a new podcast hosted by me and Evan. Best video game based on a real person, for example, Shaq Fu. Best video game based on a real person? Michael Jordan's Chaos in Windy City. That's my favorite. That's my favorite game. My favorite game based off of a real person. My favorite person is Michael Jordan, right? One of my favorite persons. Well, outside of like my mom, like my family. Outside of that, my favorite athlete, Michael Jordan. So yeah, Michael Jordan's Chaos in Windy City. Are you going to be on OJ Live next week? Probably, but we'll see. What's your opinion on the 3DS Fire Emblem games? Check out my videos. I've talked about the 3DS Fire Emblem games a bazillion times. It's good. I like them. But if you want to hear more in depth on my opinion on Fire Emblem or all things Fire Emblem or Fire Emblem games, I like them. They're good. Harvey Kane says, you should play Sonic Adventure. Sure. You want me to play Sonic Adventure? Feel free. Donate at $60. Pick a time, and I will play Sonic Adventure. Are you going to be on the PE podcast? Yes, the PE podcast. I don't know who LeBron is. So, random crazy gamer. LeBron is better. I don't know who that is. Maybe that's like LeBron's cousin, or maybe his brother or something like that. But yeah, I have no idea who LeBron is. he plays in the LeBron. That's maybe his. He plays like in the Australian Basketball Association, something like that. All right. Thank you so much, Ian. Appreciate that. Enjoy the video. I think I need to play Bravely Default Battle theme. I do. Let's see. Patrick Courtney says, so with an ARMS character being the first in this DLC, do you think we're going to right direction our money's worth? Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. How much to rate another stream? One profile picture, Harvey King. Still haven't tried the tree boss? Bro, try the tree. Do the tree boss. I want to see what strats you use to beat the tree boss. Dude, that tree boss sucks. I hate that tree boss. Stupid. God, that tree boss is dumb. He's so cheap. This man is so cheap. That tree boss in Bravely Default 2, the demo, is so cheap. Hate that guy. Stephen A. Smith is clearly the best athlete of all time. He is. He is. Battle theme is fire. The battle theme is super fire, man. This battle theme is awesome. That's when you bring back Revo for the music. It's good. Good stuff. I could not kill a single enemy in the Bravely Default 2 demo. You obviously didn't play the demo for that long if you couldn't kill a single enemy, because it's pretty easy to kill enemies in that game. I'll be making a guide though. Don't worry. I'll have a guide for you. for people that need to have their hands held. I'll make a guide. If he's being serious, he might be joking though. I think he's joking. How you feel about a revamped Blitz or Streets right now? I think that NFL or the 2K series, they might be doing something like that, like a Blitz or NFL Street. Yeah. So Bravely Default 2 gonna revolve around just those 4 characters? Yes, yes. It's only 4 characters, and trust me, it makes sense. You don't need more than 4 characters. Trust me. Because of the amount, because any character can pick any job. So they can transform into whatever you want them to be. And there's like tons of jobs. So you actually don't need more than those 4 characters. Now there's gonna be other main characters in the game, but in terms of who you use, only those 4 characters. Honestly, there's no need for any more. 4 is good. 4 is plenty. I think the 8 characters in Octopath were too much. They should have just done maybe 4 characters or 6 characters, or they should have made it. If you're gonna have 8 characters, make it to where the experience carries over. Because now you're always stuck like, okay, should I use this character? Then I got to build up with this character. Because they made it tedious, because your characters that weren't in your party didn't get experience. Please, bro, I couldn't do Please do, bro. I couldn't get past the main menu. It was just so hard. I had to press start, but I didn't know how to press start. Didn't know how to press the plus button. I haven't gone back since you beat Bernard. Where are these super bosses at? Oh, okay. One super boss. If you go back to the inn, in the town, the village there, the town or whatever. Go upstairs. That guy, he gives you a side quest. Once you do that, go back to where Bernard was. That's where he's not in the exact same spot, but go back to that fortress area or that crumbled ruin. And there's a sand boss that's like kind of like at the top in the center. So you can fight him there. It's like a worm, disgusting looking worm. You fight that one. That's the easier one. If you want the harder one, what you do is and I would say beat that worm first, because once you beat that nasty worm looking thing, it gives you a weapon that you can use. And then once you do that, take your butt over to the other side of the map, past the desert oasis, that like pond or desert oasis. If you go all the way to the south end of this, or the very end of it, of that area over there, then there's like a camouflage. He's not camouflage, but it's like a brown like tree that looks completely out of place with the green trees in the desert at the very end of it, past the desert oasis. Then you can fight that, but you just run into it and then you fight that boss there. Careful though, if you're downloading anything, since the game isn't complete, there's like it like frame rate skips and all that. So just be careful because it's not complete. So if you're downloading like a Warframe update was downloading and like it kept on like skipping. So yeah, you just got to make sure nothing's downloading. Agreed. 8 is just too many. I only use 4 of the characters. Exactly. Because like if the other characters got experience, then I would have had no problem using the other characters. But the fact that they didn't get experience just made me like I'm just gonna use 4. For me, I enjoy the 8 in Octopath and Bravely Default 2. There's literally no reason for 8 characters because of Bravely Default handles classes, subclasses. Exactly. Any character can. There's way more jobs, in Bravely Default than there is in Octopath. Octopath has, and not only that, but like characters. I mean, they have personality and they have stuff, but like Octopath is a bit different in terms of how they handle the storytelling and all that. Bravely Default, the characters are definitely going to be way more animated and stuff like that. Like you'll see later. If you play Bravely Default 1, then you know what I'm talking about. Like it was very good, and that's a 3DS game, and they're even making it better for this one. So you guys will see what I'm talking about if you play the full game. Yep, default is completely useless. It's part of the name, but don't waste your time with it. What do you Aron, that's horrible. That's okay. He's joking. Aron, don't say that to people because they're gonna believe you. Don't listen to this bum Aron in the chat saying that. Don't listen to him. He's being stupid. No. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that, guys. You guys don't listen to it. Because people are gonna listen to you, Aron. They see you with a wrench and a freaking Renengan, and they're gonna listen to you, dude. Don't listen to what Aron just said. So, if you do what Aron just said, you know what's gonna happen when you fight a boss? The boss is gonna go. The boss is gonna go Super Saiyan, and the boss is just gonna go bomb, like hit you like 10 times in a row and wipe out your whole party. And and it's gonna do. This is gonna be game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Nothing but game overs. If you don't default, nothing but game overs. Let's see. No, I can't endorse this joking around. I can endorse me talking about Nintendo joking around because obviously it's like whatever, but I cannot endorse that. I cannot endorse that. Would you have preferred Madara to have been in the main enemy instead of Zetsu in Kayuga? Well, Madara kind of was the main enemy, but no, I think it was a good twist that Madara was kind of like a pawn-ish type of deal. So no, it's fine. Blocking in terms of an Octopath, it depends on what boss. If you're fighting like one of the super bosses in the game, you definitely might need to block in that, depending on like what's going on. But for the most part, no. But Octopath doesn't have a default system, and every single RPG has a block option. Has a defend option. So. And yeah, like you said, blocking is useful. I mean, you get the BP, you know, so I mean, you get an extra BP turn when you do it. So yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to do it. It's just, it's not as, you know, it's not as much as Bravely Default, because Bravely Default, it's like you've got a default in order to get your BP, you know? Octopath, I think it just goes after each turn, you know? So, but default definitely blocking. Obviously, blocking is way more important. Way more important. Jerry, what's up, Jerry? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? I need some tips for Xenoblade. You'll get those tips once Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition comes out. It's only good for grinding. One problem I have with Octopath Traveler is that you cannot fast. You cannot fast make the battle faster. Yeah, you can't speed up the battle at all in Octopath. Yeah, that's true. You can't. Yeah, you Bravely Default you need to. At least with Super Boss. Yeah, you just need, with any boss you just need to, because the bosses in the game are just like, we'll see when the final game comes out how hard it's going to be, so we'll see. My favorite game? Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that's the problem with Bravely Default. Sometimes you have no idea who's gonna go, which can make it a lot harder. By the way, there's times where I'm like, okay, I think this person's gonna be able to go, but then they don't go, and then the super boss kills me, and I'm like, oh, I thought she was gonna, I thought I was gonna get another turn. You know, I thought Gloria was gonna get another turn. There's so many times where, like, you know, I have Gloria as my white mage, and I swear it's gonna be her turn, and then it's not her turn. You know, it makes it harder. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, it might be something that they intentionally put in there to make the game harder. It could be just something that they make. That's how you make it hard. It's the game is just harder, because like the old school Final Fantasy games were like that too, you know. And that's where it's like the Four Warriors of Light, right? That's where this game kind of comes from. So they might doing it for it might be a difficulty thing. So you got to really strategize and prioritize like what's gonna happen. Like, for example, I was fighting against that super boss, and he did like multiple attacks in a row and he killed Elvis, he killed Adele, and he killed what's her face, Gloria. And so I just had Seth by himself. So right there, you need to think very carefully about what you're going to do next and everything like that. Right there, you need to think carefully about who you're going to revive, what you're going to do, what's going to happen. You got to think very carefully. You know, if it was telling you who's going to be next, you could easily get out of that situation. It's much easier, because it's like, okay, if I revive this person, Gloria's gonna be able to attack next. She's gonna be, so it's very. But at that point, I had no idea, and like one wrong move means it's over, because he's just gonna hit me and kill me. And Seth had like 500 HP left, so like one more hit probably would have killed me. You know, so I had to go past. I only had like 1 BP built up, so I literally had to go past, go negative, so I can revive everyone, then hit Gloria with two high potions, you know. And thankfully, you know, he attacked Seth and killed Seth, and that was it, you know. So there was that, and then I was able to use Gloria she had a couple BP built up from before she died. Then I was able to revive everybody, and then win. I actually recorded me beating both super bosses, not the whole thing, but I recorded me beating both super bosses. So maybe I'll put it up there, then you guys can see what strategy I used. I don't know. In terms of that. Exactly. You got to know your team's speed, but even then, sometimes, I mean, in the heat of battle, you forget who's gonna. But sometimes I think that like Gloria's gonna attack, or like, and then the enemy goes instead. You know, it's like I don't know the enemy's speed. What up with Bravely Second? There's a demo out if you want to play it. You can see what's up with the game. I was actually surprised you kept your BP when you die. I don't think the first one did. I thought the first one did, right? But you should keep your BP when you die, because you work to build that BP up. You have to default to build it up. So that would be garbage. That would be trash. Like, I get it. Like, if it respawned after each turn that you're available, then okay, I get when you die, you don't keep that. Like, I understand that. But, like, if you have to work for it, then absolutely you should be able to keep it. No, you should definitely not. You should definitely not lose it. No way, because you have to work to get that BP. It doesn't automatically regenerate. It doesn't automatically get there. You got to work for it. You see, that's the thing. And Octopath, you lose it because it generates after each turn. So it's okay if you lose it because it generates. But in Bravely Default, you got to work for your BP. It doesn't auto-generate. You've got to default, or you've got to get somebody. You got to give somebody BP. You know, you got to steal it from an enemy. You got to do something. So nah, it makes sense that it doesn't. When you die, you keep your BP. Absolutely. No. Buffs are different. Nah, that's different. You should be able to keep it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Animal Crossing? At least a 9. At least a 9. Let's see. Well, along with Bravely doesn't have a stupid stress system. Stress system? What do you mean by stress system? Any other questions, boys and girls? Most hours I put to any game probably is like a Smash Brothers or something like that, or like a Pokemon game or a Smash. I went way over time. I said I was going to go 3 hours today. I went 3 hours and 30 minutes. All right. So if you guys have any last questions, I'll answer last questions. Then we're going to round it out for tonight. I got to get editing a video for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning videos need to be made. People's, because you're party, man. You're ready to start a party. You need a bunch of money. Wait a minute. What do you need a bunch of money in Bravely Default 2, the demo? Aaron? What do you need a bunch of money for? And didn't you already grind to beat the first boss? To beat the first super boss? Didn't you already grind out all the didn't you already max out all the different jobs? So you should have already grinded, right? What's going on there? Need weapons and armor. Yeah, I understand that, but like, didn't you already grind out all the different classes? You didn't max out all the classes yet? Then like level 20? That should have been enough to get you enough money, right? Patrick Courtney says, appreciate you just streaming for us these uncertain times just to talk some video games, take my mind off the world. Yeah, man, it's fun, Patrick. It's fun. I did, but I need more. Oh, okay. All right. I thought if you max out, if you get to level 20 and then you max out all of your jobs, I think that would be enough money to get whatever you need for all your arm. And like, did you collect all the treasure chests, right? Because there's some weapons that you get for free in treasure. So I'm pretty sure you got all those, right? Must have bought all the potions. I don't know. I mean, if from what I understand, I didn't have to grind past me being maxed out and me maxing out all my jobs. I didn't have to. I had enough money to buy whatever I needed and all of that, like buy all the like better equipment and armor and all that stuff like that. I had enough. I only have like $5,000 left, so I don't have a lot left over. But I thought that was enough but maybe he did some things different. Although I did do it like whenever I like the last class, the thief class, I did do it individually. I could have just put them all as a thief and then just grind that way and just I did individually do thief for each one of them. So I did grind for a little bit longer than what I should have grinded for because I did thief individually. So have you seen how expensive the best gear is? I have. I have the best gear. All my characters are equipped with the best gear. It's expensive. But I think maybe I got a little bit lucky with drops because like sometimes like they drop like tomahawks and stuff like that. So like I had like 7 or 8 tomahawks, and those sell for pretty good prices. So I just sold some of my old gear, and like they dropped some weapons, and some of those old weapons sell for good amounts. So I was able to sell a lot of my old gear that I don't need. That's like, you know, that I already have multiple pieces of, and then able to buy all the better gear that I needed to fight the super bosses. This might be me, but I just feel like the slashing range when hitting monsters or grass is too small. Yeah, it's definitely small for sure. Because of the way that you're positioned on the map. Imagine if your save doesn't carry over. Well, they've already announced that there's going to be a separate demo after they do some fixes, and then that save is going to carry over. Not this one. Took you forever to get 3 snake venoms? Oh man. I had 5 snake venoms, just maybe because I just fought more snakes. Yeah, those drops are RNG. I guess you can use the thief skill and just try to jack them. Try to jack stuff from people. You can jack weapons and stuff too from people with the thief skill. So I did do that a couple times. Have it as like a sub skill, then just like take stuff from people. That'll get you some things. All right, so I think we're gonna end it here, guys. That should be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had good viewership the whole night, well over 100 people. Thank you guys so much for watching my stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, you got horrible luck, Aron. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys check out the videos on the channel. If you still need some stuff to watch, you guys need to start watching my videos more. I know I do lit live streams and you guys like my live streams, but watch my videos. I put so much time editing them. Nobody's watching them. Watch them. Watch this one. Top 5 Switch RPGs. Watch it. Watch this one. The latest Switch news. Be informed. I gotta figure something out because y'all ain't watching the videos anymore. I'm gonna start clickbaiting you guys if you guys don't start watching my videos normally. Y'all gonna get hit with the clickbait if you guys don't stop. Alright? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, donating, all that good stuff. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys back tomorrow. We've got the PE podcast. I appreciate you guys. So the PE podcast will be tomorrow. And we're probably going to try to do like maybe like an early Animal Crossing stream. So I could just like catch some bugs and just make some money. You know, so I'm going to try to edit tonight, get everything situated and done. Then do an early Animal Crossing stream. See if we can just get some new subs to the village and get some new people in, you know. And then we'll have a PE podcast, late night PE podcast, man. So it should be a lot of fun. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. All right, I'm gonna go watching. All right, thank you so much, Gucci. I appreciate that. All right, take it easy, guys. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for more content, like always. I got a big video tomorrow morning. Remember, guys, videos go up at 6 a.m. I'm gonna try to do a new editing style to where I let you guys know videos up 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. I want to get the continuity. You know, continuity. I'm saying that wrong. People continuing to watch my videos. There you go. I want to build a rhythm because a lot of you guys maybe don't know what time it is, and so that's my fault. So 6 a.m. for videos, Monday through Friday, you know, weekends, whenever. But videos Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. So look out for that. Okay, guys, I got a big video for you guys tomorrow morning. So check that video out. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And Mac Mega, no problem, man. Thank you for the support for the past year. We will see you guys tomorrow morning for a big video. If you like Smash Brothers. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. And you know what? I just realized something. My Stream Deck is not plugged in, so therefore I can't press the button after I say bye. And then like I've got to literally manually go over here and press this on my Streamlabs to say end stream. So bye.